I could set you free, show you what this world can really be. Here with me, I could set you free, off the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me, I could set you free. I could set you free. I could set you free, show you what this world can really be. Here with me, I could set you free, off the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me, I could set you free. Show you what this world can really be. Here with me, I could set you free, off the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me, I could set you free. I could set you free. I could set you free, show you what this world can really be. Here with me, I could set you free, off the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me, I could set you
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Livestream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, today we got even more prep for 10.1. We got a brand new update over on the PTR. Bunch of changes from a global stamina increase, class-specific changes, tier set changes. My webcam is still all kinds of, why does it do that? Low light compensation. That's all. That's all. Okay, I gotta go figure that out. I gotta figure out how to make that setting a default so it doesn't do the low light ever, because that's literally the only thing I gotta do is turn that off, and I don't know where can I, like, how do I make that the new default? Like, do I just talk on the Logitech app? Is that what I do? I don't even know. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one, boys. Yo, the servers last night in particular were on the fritz. I don't know what's going on. Blizzard said there was like a DOS attack, so are the servers all good? Can anybody play, or is it all kinds of buggy? I want to hop on PTR really quickly, test some of the class changes really quickly, go over. If you guys got any questions on the PTR stuff right now, would be a perfect time to ask what is new, what is different, what's got buffed, what's got nerfed. Because I've been doing a bit of research, and I think I have a decent enough pulse on what 10.1 is looking like. I've been playing. Okay, so you guys are all good on EU. All right, so maybe it's just an NA thing. Because last night I was trying to, like, well, while waiting for a video to upload or whatever, right? Another late night, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go do some dailies on my road, get more professional quests out of the way, start working on that renown for all the other factions, and every 12 to 10 seconds, I would just keep DCing over and over and over and over and just couldn't figure it out. A lot of other people were reporting. It was like WoW error 513000319, I think. I'm going off of memory, which isn't all that good, never been good. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. I hope everybody's having a good one. Let me get the music back up and running. It is going to be loud, isn't it? Yeah, it's loud. It is loud. Now we're good. Let me know if I need to. Actually, I can make it a little louder. Just a little louder. How you boys all doing though? Yo, let's start out with the PTR for the day. Yo, I want to check out the survival, by the way. Yo, Sally, while I have you here, before Felipe gets in, what is the build that you played as survival? I want to give this thing a try. I saw a few DCs from people, but nothing personal. Yeah, okay, so then it's not a lot of people that are getting it then. That's what it tells me. Not everybody is getting the similar problems. I remember my guildies yesterday, like we were trying to raid, we're getting DC'd outside of instances, right? Whenever you're out in Draken, you were getting DC'd constantly. Inside of instances, once you're in a raid, you're chilling. You were good. So budget class changes came in this week. One of the biggest one is a stamina increase for like everybody. That's like the biggest change that came in with this recent update. The stamina change, like a lot of people have different takes. So like, is it good? Is it bad? Some people are saying bad, some people are saying good. At the end of the day, I think what the stamina change will do, if it's anything like, if it's just like the change that they did at the beginning of the season with Dragonflight when it first initially launched, is like healers were able to like recover allies' health like that. It resulted in a very spiky PvE gameplay because of the health numbers that we had at the time. The only way to really deal with like making the content more difficult for the healer is by making the damage more spiky, so you need to react and then your allies can die within 0.2 seconds, and that's not all that fun, right? You want to be able to see damage, respond to it accordingly, especially if you're a throughput class, right? Otherwise you need to be a mitigation class that has an absorb or DR, and that's the only way to live stuff, and that's not a great way of going about it because throughput classes need to be able to compete and play, right? So the only way to really do it is, okay, we'll give everybody bigger health pool, mobs take have a little bit more damage, but it's still gonna take mobs a little bit more to like burn through allies' health. So then healers really have to put in more time healing, and you're not gonna increase the healing for healers. You'll increase the healing for like hybrid classes just so they can continue to feel more or less the same. Like a tank, like a Brewmaster should be able to recover about the same. Windwalker should be able to have the same amount of self-survivability like in PvP content. But a healer is going to have to put in more effort healing to get them up. Not saying that healers should be weaker, but you shouldn't be able to just like riptide somebody as a shaman and then you're back to like lava burst and lightning bolting. You know what I mean? That's what I think we'll try and do. A lot of healers are asking for a stam increase to reduce the burst style rate healing. Yeah, that's what a lot of people were also asking as well. And I think it's going to be good. I think at the end of the day, healers are there to heal, right? When you play a healer, I like do damage. So if I can do a bit of damage while healing, that's fun for me. But most people, when they play a healer, they want to be able to heal, right? They want to just be able to go in and keep the party alive. And that's the gameplay. That's the buttons of this play too, right? You got to give them a bit of gameplay and give everybody a bit of stamina too. I think will help. Sally got me with a build, my man. Oh, okay, so how do you play that, I guess? Grenade, I guess you kill command grenade back to back, yeah? That's what you do, grenade, kill command, grenade, kill command? Is that how we play that, Sally? Because I want to try it out, my guy. Healers are to blame? Yes, I agree, healers are to blame. Healers are the worst. Healers are the worst. Can I just say about the dynamic cam? Like, just through console commands, maybe? Action cam off? Is that good enough? Also, are dungeons available for testing right now? Here we go. Let's go back to Draken. Hearthstone doesn't work. Hearth. Certain Hearthstone toys for me work while others don't. Look at the holiday one. The holiday spirit in July. I'm a level 11 warrior hitting for 100k, 100 plus. Why did I read this 100k? 100 plus on heroic strike because busted gear I've dropped. Yo, mad. I don't even know like heroic strike. Like that's that's a big number, or how hard that ability is supposed to be, like how hard that ability is supposed to hit. Wasn't the heroic strike at the end of the day, like once you hit max level, it was like your filler ability. You would have plenty of other stuff to press before that. Try to get 3 stacks into the spear before pressing Raptor Strike. Okay. You played Raptor Strike? That is so weird. Wait, is this for M+, or is it just like everything? Can I run this build for everything? I called mine the bomb, but this is going to be Sully build. Here we go. Yeah, so is this for M+? I guess it is, right? Because you got Butchery. M+. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. But this could work in M+, right? Like if I wanted to just do, or and single target as well. Like with a bomb. It's like 70% of the mobs HP in classic era. That's pretty good. Also, I need a details, chat. My current details that I have does not work. And the new PC does not have the old alpha details. So does anybody have a functional details? Or is there, hold on, let me look up WoW. Is there a functional details, just so I can like track PTR stuff? The details I have over there is up to date. Do I get like recount or something? Do I get SCADA? Oh man, what do I do? Get add-ons, I guess. Details. Is there details for PTR? There's the details for Shadowlands beta. Would that work? There's a details elitism, details damage meter target color, like recount. So you gotta do recount. Do I gotta do recount? Because I usually do details. I like the way details looks. How you doing, by the way, Larissa? I hope you're having a good one. Can I do like an older version? Because details must make the game laggy. Ah, okay. All right. Is SCADA a thing? Because I used to use SCADA. Hold on, SCADA. SCADA damage meter. Thanks for asking. Yeah. You good too? Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm checking all the new stuff with PTR, then doing some light stuff. Yeah, we're having a good time. We're chilling. I guess I'll get SCADA. See if that works, because details does not work right now. Hold on, slash reload. Oh lord. Damage. Does this show up? Oh, it does. It's just all kinds of wonky. Oh lordy. Oh god. Okay, this is gonna be weird. Okay, hold on, pet. Come back. Alright, well, at least we got something going here, yeah? Wait, dynamic cam. Is it because I have all these plugins? Okay, let's see if I can turn on the plugins. Maybe that makes details work? No, details just doesn't work. Alright, cool. Alright, so we have Dallas with SCADA. This is weird. I haven't used SCADA in such a long while, but it does show everything here. I used to use it all the time. Alright, so try to get 3 stacks to speed before pressing Raptor Strike. Okay, so we'll just try not to spam Raptor Strike at all until we get like super high stacks. Alright, I don't really know how I want to do this. Also, I should have been kill commanding more often. Oh god, okay, well we got a lot of kill shots and kill commands. With the spear? I mean, this hits pretty hard. Hold on. That's where we want to make sure we get ourselves that reset. Oh no, the auto attacks, man. Oh, the auto attacks. I'm getting way too many, what is it? Way too many resets for grenades. I'll try to use a grenade into a kill commands whenever I can. Should Raptor Strike this as well. Getting grenades really quickly. Raptor Strike. Okay, interesting. Yeah, this is definitely unusual, but there's definitely a flow to this. You're definitely gonna have a flow with like the grenade, kill command kind of combos. And I guess the damage could be kind of good. Especially if you can get yourself Death Chakram in there. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it feels like it feels weird to even have Butchery on the bars. Because of just how much I'm doing already. You know? Kill command. I guess you will have a really good funnel with this build, though. I really should try to see if I can combine my bombs into like one. Yeah, in between like channeling your because you're doing so many kill commands, I feel like you're getting your Fury of the Eagle a lot quicker. So it feels like just between Fury of the Eagle and the bombs, I mean, all of them do quite a bit of damage. Maximum hit 63, 51, 56. This gear is probably trinkets. Okay, I was missing a couple of trinkets. So yeah. Definitely would have been higher damage if I did that. If you're of the Eagle, I mean, that does quite a bit. Bow kill command for 42. This guy does not have the best gear either. Oh man, I wish it was like a scaling dummy that I could hit, right? Like this guy applies a personal aura to place within 6 yards. What is this aura? Personal aura. Is this like a scaling aura? No, just afflicted by personal aura B. I guess to see what debuffs can be removed and can be removed. I guess. I mean, the pet's kill command does a lot of damage. I mean, between kill commands and between, what is it, the grenades and shrapnels, it's quite a bit of damage altogether. Again, I wish I had like a proper copy cart hunter with the tier set and everything. I feel like that would have been very, very helpful. Dude, just a I guess grenade kill command? I feel like I'm just swimming in resources. But maybe that's normal for this playstyle. Just because of the way that this build functions. I do wonder what you'll play first piercing on target though. Then I can get that chakram, decent grenade damage, kill command. Yeah, I really wish I had like a proper hunter that I could test this on. Didn't I have one? Or did I not have one? Probably did at some point, but might have deleted it or something happened. Huh. What's the add-on the swapping gear? Add-on the swapping gear? That's not an add-on, it's just an equipment manager. It's just a baseline equipment manager that's already in the game. Did I have to kill it? Yo, my man! Congrats! Yo! Can we get a hashtag, can we get an @Atho in Discord, boys? Showing appreciation for this man. This guy and his guild just now, in this pool, killed Razageth Mythic. Like, less than 2 weeks before the expansion is here. If my boy Atho pops in here, can you tell this man big congrats for killing Raz Mythic? These guys have been working on it for a while. They've seen P3 like 6 times and they killed it then. P3 for Raz is the easiest part too. My goodness, my man. Last ball of the night. That's how you do it, dude. That's that Raid Rainbow special, dude. That's their Raiding Rainbows special. Big rats, man. Oh my goodness. What a homie, dude. He got it. That's Atho. I've geared Monk yesterday and actually pump. Have geared. Yeah, for sure. Don't worry, download change the TSA because KC into 10% extra damage to 24%. 420 out of 4%. You should actually change this values to 0% and the tier Mago only. True. Survival can never have nice stuff. Let's be honest. Alright, I want to try to see how this playstyle works. Like, how do you play this in single target though? I have no idea. I guess you grenade, kill command, grenade, kill command, right? Then you'll grenade, kill shot, kill command, grenade, that, kill command, bam, another grenade. Do I just want to swim in resources like this? You probably don't, right? You probably will open up and you'll want to just spam mortal strikes a bunch or rapid mortal strikes. You'll probably want to spam out raptor strikes in the very beginning, right? Just to make sure you're not really holding on to too many what's this, charges. I mean, a volatile bomb by itself does quite a bit of damage. I really do need to do this on like a geared hunter. Glad you can log in and still can. We're in PTR. I don't know if are you trying to log into live beef or trying to log into PTR? Because in PTR I'm able to log in. I haven't tried live today. Yesterday I was having a lot of trouble logging into live though. Maybe that's why everybody in the mother's out here in the train dummy areas, because maybe live is bugged or suffering the DDoS attacks. Okay, so one thing I do want to do better at is, because you can't really get stacks of like kill commands, right? I do think I need to first kill command, then I'll need to toss some nades. I wish you could get like a couple of charges of the tier set, like with the kill command though. Like you get the 40% damage, but like 2 charges. Not that you can consume 2 at a time, but like so you can bank them, right? So you could kill command, grenade, grenade, kill command, kill command. That could be kind of interesting, maybe. We'll throw this in. Let's go spend a little bit of resources. Maybe that's what I need to do better, is at spending resources. Really just spending raptor strikes. Because the kill commands, I'm always going to be able to use them anyway. Right? There's never going to be a downtime for that. Always going to be able to use those. So maybe raptor strikes is where it's at. Because I would wonder like if you'll go Mungus Bite or Raptor. Like Raptor I haven't played with in a long bit. I mean, that kill command for the pet. I know I can definitely do better. Okay, let's try to see if I can. Let's try to see if I can like copy a proper hunter over with actual gear. Maybe that'll play a little bit better. Just because I really want to see just how big the damage can be. I want to see them big hits. I swear I felt like I already had a hunter. I have this one on Forbidden Reach. I don't think this one got a tier set or anything though. 60? Where did I have this other hunter? There's no way Dal Spear is the only one I got, right? Pet class? I don't know. Okay, so maybe... Let me do this. Copy a proper hunter over. Actually, is there any class you guys want to see while we're on PTR? Feast, let's go. Dal serve. What's a good hunter spec for 10-1? I think a ranged hunter spec is probably going to be like a safe choice in most cases. So you look at a Beastmaster or Marksman, though a lot of the dudes in the Beastmaster community right now are reporting that their damage is kind of alright, but like not amazing on survival at the moment, on Beast Mastery. Like the tier set is okay, but it's like not insane or anything like that. So hard to judge, honestly. But if I were to like take just a raw guess, probably marksmanship right now, or survival. Survival, like they nerfed the tier set, but that's only because it's good. What's up, Hayo? Does Outlaw good in 10-1? So we are currently suffering as Outlaw Rogues from bugs to our tier set and lack of final tuning. So we don't really know where Blizzard's gonna put us in tuning, but if you were to release the spec as it is right now, which still we are in PTR, they usually do a good batch of tuning at the very end. If you were to release this without bugged, not fully functional tier set, we are worse than where we are right now. Like that makes me panic. I gotta swap off. No, wait, just give it a second. You may want to, right? It may be a good time to swap off, but too early to just be like 100% guarantee, yeah, we're definitely switching over. Wait. So, currently, I think I'm gonna go for more critical strike from this guy right now. Currently, we are in a weird spot. However, the tuning and all that stuff is nowhere near final. Right? That's the important part to remember. Tuning is nowhere near final. So, if we were to release this as of right now, yeah, it's panic. It's Panic City. It's Panic Town. It's awful. Oh my god, what's happening? But if they tune us properly, like we could be in a good spot. Like we definitely have like decent enough bones on us. Roll the bones and whatnot. But yeah, it's. Can we do the keys yet? No, we can't. I don't think. Unfortunately, which would have just let us do keys a lot early in the week. And there's probably gonna be some more raid testing this week as well. But yeah, it's too early to really say anything. But Rogue Discord in general has been a little bit more of like a doomer vibe. It's been a bit more of a doomer gloomer style over there for a good bit, because like rogues haven't gotten any huge changes. So either they're fine with the way the rogues are now and they're just gonna tune us, that, or they forgot about us, which realistically If I want to really like dive into that demon mentality, they forgot about us. They don't want us to be a real class. But on the real, they're probably just like fine with the way they were playing. They just need to tune us. They're just trying to gather data. That's usually what it comes down to. But yeah, 100 spec. Go to 100 spec. Marksman most likely. That's a marksman. Truth of the bomb CDR is insane with high haste. You barely have time to press monks by the rapture. Yeah. I could kind of feel that to a degree. Now we have a proper hunter. I'll try to give this a try. So, like, in Unplus, do I even press... I guess I should press Butchery, shouldn't I? Alright, I think we want pet. We got less than everything this time around. I shouldn't have coordinate assaulted that. I should have done differently. Yeah, with cooldown reduction is kind of nuts, though. Not gonna lie. I didn't use my weapon. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna kill command, grenade, and kill command, grenade. For a good bit here. It's weird. But that may be the playstyle. That's unusual. I mean, the damage this thing does is up there, right? This actually does do damage. I do one butchery, and I can, with the auto attacks, I can also get my grenades back super quickly. Wow. I'm actually very surprised by that. By how that plays. I do wish I had a little bit more haste, though. I will say that. Let's get a couple autos in there. Just so we can get a faster auto attack speed. Just because that seems like a good move. Okay. Alright. I mean, that could work. But for now, though, it's fair to say, like, we don't really know what's going to be the meta, right? We don't really know what the meta build is going to be. I do wonder if, like... I'm sure Kill Command is going to be a strong ability, and it's definitely will be a priority, but I wonder, like, compared to Raptor Strike? Oh, yeah, no. Raptor Strike still does more damage. So I imagine, like, you could still will mostly hold Kill Commands for, like, damage buffs, right? I'm wrong on that? Hold on, come back. The Skill Command by itself with the current build that I got, right? I think I may want to play Killer Companion and stuff if you really want to buff up Kill Command damage, wouldn't you? I mean, Ranger is good, but like we're not really playing into... Actually, is Ranger good? Because it only buffs your Serpent Sting. Serrated shots. You're not playing explosive shots, so I wonder if maybe you could swap out Ranger for like 2 points into Killer Companion. You know, anything that buffs up the pet damage, because Kill Command seems like that'd be really strong. Or maybe Quick Shot somehow synergizes together. I will probably take away Sharp Edges, honestly, too. Like, that'll be the one talent I could probably, like, remove. What? Hold on, am I in combat? Oh, I think I am. I come back. I tried to remove some talents and it wouldn't let me. Oh, okay, so you still do need to put points in. So you just put in points just to unlock this. Okay. Grenade. You one Ruthless Marauder? Because you can probably take out 2 points out of Ruthless Marauder. Does this still already do cooldown reduction? No. It just does damage. So that's what you do cooldown reduction. I don't even know if you really need that much cooldown reduction for that, honestly. KC buffs Rapture by 25%, stacks up to 3 times. So it'll be bye-bye Among Us. Yeah, I do imagine. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Hold on. Baseline Raptor Strike. How much does that do? 23. So that is 23. Kill Commands do about 31? 15. Yeah, I feel like it'll still end up going Raptor Strike though. Okay. But this is what all the Kill Companion buffs. I'm just wondering like what the rotation is gonna be like, because I know you want to press Kill Command, but I wonder if like Kill Command will be that worth. You know? It's hard to tell though. It's hard to tell. Then I don't want to go grenades, big grenades. Oh god, the grenades. Just bombs by themselves. I guess I should kill command just to maintain like a more single target damage on one mob with the grenades. But I wonder if like kill commands are going to be kill commands are going to be a priority then. It just feels like there's such a low priority ability just because it does less damage even while buffed up with the tier set. It does less damage than a Raptor Strike. So I wonder what you'll end up playing as a survival hunter, because right now it just feels like Raptor Strike does more upfront damage even without any buffs. Kill command can definitely do well, but like if Raptor Strike got a kill command, like a buffed up version of kill command hits, it does less damage than a Raptor Strike. So I guess I'm wondering, like, I know you want to press kill command, but like, would it be like grenade kill command, grenade kill command, grenade kill command combo? And I feel like no. I feel like the answer is probably no. Going with my gut feeling here. Probably no. Or maybe? Disappointed crit Mongoose Bite. I don't think it'll be a bye-bye Mongoose Bite. The spec Fury of the Eagle, so it's a DPS loss instead of bombs. Don't spec the Fury Eagle, it's a DPS loss instead of bombs. Use the point to buff Raptor or Mongoose Bite. So instead of this, you would just go into... Because I'm just playing Selly's build. Do I spec it to? Don't spec it to Fury Eagle, DPS loss. I don't think about Mongoose. So I don't think about Mongoose. Use the point to Raptor or Mongoose Bite. I mean, that's all I could really do with that free point then. I don't even know if you really go Ranger, to be honest. Maybe like do something like this where Mongoose Bite does more damage. And you'll go with the grenade build. I don't know, like that's just the build Selly's running, but I don't really know, like it's doing kind of okay, but it doesn't quite meet my expectations at the same time, you know? Like the bombs themselves are doing good damage, but I'm only hitting for like 62. So I don't really know what I could do to do more damage with the bombs. Besides the tier set, but that's already functioning as it's supposed to be. They did nerf kill command damage though, so I guess that is the thing. And the bomb damage too. Yeah. Yeah, so I wonder how you're gonna end up playing this in M+ then. Alright, let's try it again. I guess you would grenade. And then you would refresh, then grenade again. I really want to press kill command because it's getting buffed up by the tier set. I should have pressed it, obviously. If anything, I should at least maintain kill command just for the debuff, yeah? Just for the grenade debuff. Grenade. Some cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction. Maybe should have saved the butchery for later. But the bombs themselves are doing a lot of damage. I don't really know. I feel like I like Fury of the Eagle in AoE. It's a really good ability. Or at least it feels like it does a lot of damage. Yeah, when you get space suggestions like use this talent or that talent, do you mean like for single target or do you mean for AoE? Because I don't really know. Because I was like, hey Sully, what's a general build? Here's the M+ build. But like, is there a general build that you could like run for everything? Because it usually is like, at the end of the day, you will run like a generalized build. I think. At least most people do. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I am a little disappointed though. I was really hoping kill commands, even after this nerf, would maintain like a lot of their oomph, a lot of their impact, and I feel like the damage is no longer nearly as high. That being said, again, I don't have like a super giga geared hunter. I really wish I did though. I really wish I did. But I mean, maybe I could have grabbed a bunch of PvP gear. That maybe could have helped out a bit. Let's do this real quick. Actually, let's go back and grab PvP gear. Let's just go grab a bunch of PvP gear just for the item level. It's strange. I don't know anymore, man. Gotta go test a couple of my hunter. Yeah, I just have no idea. I just have no idea. But I wonder, I hope there will be like some kind of like a good old build that isn't like super giga single target, giga AoE or whatever, that will just work for no matter the dungeon situation. But I definitely think you will end up leaning into grenades. I don't know if you'll end up playing Explosive Expert, but I know you'll lean into grenades. I don't really like Mungus by that much, to be honest. Ruthless Marauder felt a little better, honestly, in AoE. Just cooldown reduction in the bombs or whatever. This did feel like a little much, though. The bomb cooldown or whatever, I feel like it's too much. I feel like it would just go Birds of Prey, just so you can cleave and do decent single target or whatever. I don't know. It just gut feeling. Feels better. Let's see. What can I grab? Okay, so that's haste. I want to try to see if I can upgrade myself with as much gear that will give me as much haste as possible while still being an automobile upgrade. Ring, haste versa. Yeah. I'll keep that for now. I don't really have a good trinket to work with. I can buy one though. Yeah, I'll buy one. Weapon, I'm good. Necklace, I guess I could get. Yeah. Well, no, this has got sockets. It'll be fine. Belt. How do I even still have this kind of belt? A Primal Infused belt. Haste. Cool. Alright, so at least we got that. I really should replace the shoulder. Tell me there's a haste one. Tell me there's a haste one. Oh, baby. Alright, it's a lot of versatility, which isn't my ideal stat as a hunter, but we'll go with it. And for trinkets. Is a critical strike. Call upon to do shadow flame damage to nearby enemies. I think I'll take the haste thing, but this plays into coordinated assault. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Let's look at this. I don't know. Wind trinket isn't good. I know that the Agatha puzzle box is generally good. I really wish I had some gold. Maybe if I sell a couple of things that I'm not gonna use. Whole tier. Any of these things give haste? New trinkets? I mean, there's a lot of stuff with quit. I think it's better to grab these things than not grab them. Okay, Dragonflight bombs. That seems really good. Alright, let's try that real quick. I just want to see how the damage looks like, feels like. Boots. Haste. Okay. Okay, so at least we got as much haste as we can with the most up-to-date gear we can. That's about the best I can do, chat. I can't do any better than this. If I don't do any damage after this, or if I don't really feel that great after this, then I'm just gonna put it to the side. What's up, Cry? How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. Fury or arms for 10.1? Hard to tell, but Fury looks really good in my opinion. That tier said looks fantastic. So low 59 HC. No! Not an HC, dude! No! Oh my god. Can I play PTR check classes tier sets? Yes, anybody, it's public, so anybody should be able to. And have a max level so I can clone? Yeah, if you don't have a max level, you can't copy them over in the same way. No, sorry friend. Not my rules or anything, but you know. Alright, let's go for grenade, more grenades. I guess we just grenadier as much damage as possible. Alright, I should put that over here, shouldn't I? I mean, don't you hard decay DPS with the lust and everything. It's not uncommon. But it's a lot of grenade damage. At least to the primary target. Go for another one of these. Maybe that's what you'll do, is just replay the grenade thing. You know, just kill command so you can get your spear eagle quicker. Maybe? I mean, maybe that's how you'll play it, right? So you can get the Fear of the Eagle. And you play until they kill commands, because that's gonna buffed up. Or possible. But right now it's still up in the air, like what's gonna be meta. I don't think anybody really knows. But kill commands definitely don't feel as powerful. Like with the tier set, when it's buffed up by tier set, 40% more damage. It's a decent little buff, but it's not near, like it still would want a Raptor Strike, I guess. So I guess you will really want to use that as like, you'll just bank the buff and you'll use it if you need it, but you won't really like play heavily into it. I think you'll probably prioritize grenades over everything. Yeah, like grenades are doing about the same damage as they were, about 68 at the highest. Oh, hold on, come back. Okay, so grenades are also all kinds of weird, by the way, because it's not really telling me like the impact. It's like applying like the dot and the impact, I think, all together for grenades with SATA. That's why I love details, man. It just gives me all the information I actually want to know. But here it tells me like the maximum hit, average hit, but I think it's like the dot. It calculates all of it in there. Because I know grenades were hitting way, way harder than that, but this just, I don't think it's telling me the information I'm trying to get. Yeah, I really just need like a details that works in PTR. Hold on, is there a details that works in PTR? Please tell me they have an announcement for it. From today's use, complained about death of being reverse. Toggle unable to disable emergent and primordial gemstones. Everyone, ping news on Patreon, some goodies, Patreon, Wago, okay. So I don't think they have PTR discussion. Do they have like a post maybe? Details PTR version temporary. Details Temple 1. Things related to Temple 1 PTR. Okay, so they don't really have most recent alpha build. Okay, so I gotta go like actually get the alpha build. Okay. Let's just do that. SATA, get the hell out of here. Curse Forge is what I need. WoW, curse, add-ons. So I need to go and find details. I need to get the details for alpha version of the alpha version. How do I get the alpha version of this? Hold on. Where do I find that? All game versions. Hold on. 10.0. Show alpha files. That's what it is. Oh, so they do have an alpha version. I guess that would be it. Hopefully. Okay. I think I got it. I'm gonna try to see if I can just install direct to chat. Real quick. Where do I find it again? PTR, interface, add-ons. I'm trying to see if I can paste this one in. And extract all. Or can I do extract here? Yeah. Okay, cool. I think I did it. I think I'm getting it. Just I didn't see because 3 mobs hyper spawned on top of me after I killed them. Oh no, that's unfortunate, man. That is unfortunate. Okay, so where do they go? Hold on, let me do it like this. So it did. move them, but not to where I thought it was gonna go to. Okay, so when I did extract all, where did they put it? I should have put it there. Okay, weird. Alright, cool. So if I don't reload, it may work. Hopefully. They have working details. Have A details. Details? Oh, details is recognized. It knows the details somewhere there. Details options? No. That didn't work. Details. Wait. Details. There, boys. I'm trying to see if I can figure this out. Because apparently you can get a details for, PTR. I just don't know where. The most recent up-to-date file. I think it was the one that I've gotten, right? I think. I believe. And I think that is the newest one, right? I gotta reload or something. Oh, hold on. It says supported version for 10.07. Huh? Okay, well, I'm confused. The 1 plus 2 plus 1. It should be working. But it isn't. I think I got the most recent. I'm gonna try it again. I just want to get it to work. Okay, details. Delete. Details. Grab all of this and take it out. Alright, cool. Hopefully that'll work. Please work. Please work. I just want to be able to tell what the hell I'm doing in my class. I just want to be able to tell what the hell's going on. Keep it PTR classes. I'll just try other classes. I have so much Hunter instead of them. Wait, 2 files with the same names. Skip these? Sure. I'll just skip these. Let's see what happens. Okay. I guess I'll try logging out, logging in. See if that does it. See if that does the trick. Over on PTR. We'll try this real quick, boys, and maybe we'll do more class testing. I don't even know. Can anybody? So, can this live on NA work at all, or it gets not NA right now? Does live NA work? Because they're saying I'm being at like, oh, we're having some issues. No one can play anything at all. Does live work? Because I do want to do some live stuff as well. I mean, it loaded, but when I do /details, it does bring it up. But when I type in any of the other stuff like details me, details reset, details API, nothing is brought up. Yeah. So on the Discord, they said just download the newest version of the alpha Discord or details. And yeah, it's not anywhere. Most recent alpha version. When I tried downloading the most recent alpha version, but they don't have a functional details version. But is it working earlier? So is it working still, or is it not? Or is it? Do you still have a functional one, or not? Not. How'd you get it to function then? Somebody said, "Is there a trick to deals to work? I have the newest alpha version. Want to show either try a different version of it? Pin in chat." Is there a pin in the chat? No. Oh, here. Looks like debug stack isn't working on PTR. I haven't investigated, but besides seeing a turn null. So they just don't have a working one. Debug stack isn't working on PTR. Don't know what that means. Okay, have no idea what's going on then. I'm gonna guess it just doesn't work. I would still wish I had one, bro. Hey, Dalaran chat, what's up, Robert? Hey, my guy. I hope you're having a good one. Take the anger on the wildlife. Might as well, yeah. What's the skills to the left? Shift F. To the left of Shift F. This. It's a Dragonflight dispenser bomb. Here's usually where I put my trinkets and stuff. So this is normally a Shift Mid, which is middle mouse. Shift middle mouse. I've been online for a bit. The game is running just fine. Better than last night. I'm on an A servers. Oh, okay. That's what you mean. All right. Okay, cool. I'll probably do that in a bit then. Yeah, because what else is there for me to test on PTR right now? The Survival Hunter, I don't know, man. Somebody smarter than me is hopefully going to be able to figure out what is a good build for survival and how you're supposed to play this thing. I was excited to test out like some of the kill command damage and the bomb damage, but it looks like they did nerf it quite a bit there, because from what I understood, it was going to be a playstyle where you grenade, kill command, and do that over and over. It generated incredible damage output. It looks like maybe they're reducing it just so the one raptor strikes to be used and all the other abilities to be used as well. So it's a little bit like disappointed that I missed the boat to that one. I was happy that I was able to at least test marksman when that was still buffed up. They've just really been nerfing tier sets, haven't they? Yeah, I wish I really had. I wonder if they did I wonder if Blizzard broke details on purpose. Details option was not working. Nope. When I typed in details options, details me, details API, whenever I would type that in, it would just wouldn't let it send in the chat. It just, anytime I press enter, it just didn't send it. So details is recognized in the game, but whenever I type in details options or anything from like the dialogue window, what it gives me, like all the different options, I tried all of them. Whatever I typed, I tried all of them. Nothing. Just doesn't do anything. Throw up on the clouds right now. Yeah, I do. I wish I could really test out the damage, but like SATA is not. I don't like SATA. I don't really trust recount either. I don't remember having a good time with either one of those. Details is like the only one that's, as the name suggests, is pretty fitting. Gives you pretty good detailed information in the format in a good way. SATA kind of sort of does, but like, I don't know. It like fuse dots and grenade together, where in details you can separate that to see that stuff. The only other way to really get detailed information is to like log it, I guess. I don't know. My testing goes out whenever then. Oh, what of them? Secret sorted. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have no idea how to get the details working myself either. I'm just gonna go to live stuff, man. So PTR, lots of cool stuff. Can't really test anything until maybe like tomorrow if they do ray testing. They haven't announced any ray testing, but hopefully they do like done testing. Need details to work to test the build. I do wonder if they broke it on purpose just so people are not looking at the numbers. Because I know that they did that for like, what is it, the live, or no, alpha and the beta. They broke details for a good bit just to make sure that people weren't like, don't pay attention to the numbers, just pay attention to the playstyle, what feels good, what doesn't, we'll tune it later. And I wonder if it's them like going after details, or I know that they're changing it way like weak cores are going to be working in 10.01, like the limitations of them. They are adding limiters to all these things, so I wonder if they're trying like testing limiters on like details and stuff, or it's inadvertently, some way, somehow, it ended up being that those limiters also started getting applied to details as well. Chat, I want to get some live stuff done. What do you guys want to see for the day? Do we get an ult out of the way, or do we do some key pushing on the rogue? Have some fun. Because last night we never got to do a TJ's, man. We were trying to get a TJ's done. We never get to actually properly do a TJ's. And I really want to see if I can get myself a proper TJ's or really any key done this week. because I'd be really upset if I just can't get one done at all. Because we're doing good too. We're doing fantastic. Everything was going fine, and then and then we died. So chat, what class you guys want to see? Anyone specifically? Probably get buffed. Yeah, that tier set did get buffed. It did get buffed a little bit. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I don't know how good, what was it going to be the best tank. A lot of people, at least in the guild and from what I heard, are saying the protection paladin is still looking really good. However, Aberrus is a raid full of Shadow Flame damage. Naturally, two classes stand out to me when it comes to dealing with magic damage. Demon Hunters and Blood Death Knights. Blood Death Knights because AMS, self-healing, absorbs. Demon Hunter because you have passive damage reduction for magic. However, based on some of the fights and encounters, it seems like a Blood DK will be a meta choice. And then maybe you could run like a Protection Paladin on the side, or Brewmaster or something. Although Brewmasters are not generally great at magic damage, like as long as they have the main tank to take, like if you're taking like big tanky hits to the face, as long as you have one tank that can basically be self-sustainable to the magic with AMS in, you usually can cheese stuff like you'll MS it and you'll only get debuff, so you can take 2 hits in a row. A Blood DK is going to mitigate magic damage, so the Brewmaster doesn't need to be throwing themselves in a line of fire as much. Stuff like that. I like seeing the kids in Rogue. We can do Rogue. Keys? Yeah, okay, we'll do Rogue maybe, yeah? Bro, Rogue Keys sounds like nice. Let's do it, dude. Let's get Rogue done. Enhance? Maybe after that one, Mikey, yeah? The champion leaving on temple. Dude, it was one of those keys. I get it. The shaman was like, alright, I give up. We can't get the score on it. I totally understand it. But like, we might as well finish it. But also like, the guy was like ZZZing me. And like, it was like, oh, not subtlety? Oh crap, we got the wrong rogue or something like that. Like, it was one of those like, alright dude, come on, that would be fine. And I'm keeping positive vibes, and it's just like, I'm having to carry the positive vibes all on my sore shoulders on my own. You know what I mean? It was one of those things where I was just like, oh, whatever, you know? Did we just set up for Ruby? Algathor 22, Court 22 seems good. I don't have a Core 22. Ruby 23, I don't know if I could really get it Ruby 23. I can decline from Court. Maybe they already got a rogue. Huh. Do you do any weird skips on Ruby? I don't know. Maybe I should try for Ruby. I want to like push a key. You know? Maybe we run it back with a Temple 22. Run it back with a Temple. Let's see what else is good. Azure. I don't really want to do an Azure Vault if I can help it. I think there was a 22. Like, it's 40 fights. Like, how bad could it be, right? But also, it's an Azure Vault. Do I just trust Azure Vault? Could that work? Could an Azure Vault do well if you have enough kicks? Maybe? Do I trust it? Why is it only 2 keys that I have right here? It's just a bunch of rubies and vaults. Why are those the 2 keys that I'm seeing a lot? Like, what is going on? Esprit? Yeah, Esprit seems like a must. Look on 21. Look on 21 will probably be very doable. We'll probably even play like subtlety for that one too. I mean, we could try going for like Azure Vault, right? 21. How bad could it be? No could? Okay, it'll take me. In no could, we can go sub, because sub does a lot of AoE damage. Although Outlaw is really good for the second boss. And Outlaw is okay for the last boss. And then there's the... what else is there? I'll go sub. We'll do sub. It is a little bit better. I kind of want to do the Iskara Feast, by the way. You know what? Let's go over there and just wait by the feast. Because I do need to get my feast done for the, what is it, the weekly. But you got a week oracle dungeon.io in the class that'll show what class is in the group. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. I mean, the way I look at it, I'm just gonna sign up. If they decline me, they decline me. But it was just kind of like the way I do it. But you're not wrong. I have seen some like weak auras and add-ons when it comes to like getting you detailed information about which keys you're looking for, who is in those keys groups and all that. I do hope that maybe that can become like part of the base UI too, you know? Because it'd be kind of nice to see like what kind of a composition someone got. Like, okay, they already have an enhancement shaman. They probably don't want a second enhancement shaman. And like you can search for specific keys you want, what roles are available, you know what I mean? What class you're looking for. That'd be cool. Fortified as well. So sub probably. Yeah, I'm thinking sub. Vaults is rude. I like Assassin as sub at the moment. Vaults, dude. Vaults, I do hope. They should have just gutted Vaults when they first like added that key to the rotation. Because it was not one of the, it wasn't one of the easier keys at the very beginning. It wasn't the worst, but it definitely wasn't one of the easier ones. For blogs are yelling out in the language. Yeah, Assassin, I would love Assassin to. I do wonder if Assassin could maybe be somehow good in the next patch. Maybe. I mean, 40% nature damage, if you can go for like some big AoE poison build or something, maybe that could work. I'm hoping that maybe we'll give Assassination some love for AoE. They are making Crimson Tempest like a bit more nature damage, so that will be a little stronger to that degree. But yeah, Dragon Rage my bad and power spells. See that on Dragon Rage doesn't work with PTR? CDR? Because I don't think it has any CDR for Dragon Rage, is there? I'm looking at Mythic closer after this week. Dude, me neither. Me neither. Me neither. I'm actually excited for the new set of affixes. My good has been playing them a lot, and they actually have grown to like them. Like, initially, when they read the affixes, they weren't really into it. But when they actually, like, started playing them and doing stuff with them, they were like, okay, yeah, that's not bad at all. Might as well, right? Good for you, Skara, a rep. I still need to work on Ascara, though. Maruk, I'm almost done. I only need, like, what, a little bit more. But then Ascara, I still have, like, what, 8 more to go? So it's really getting... I need to spend some time with those guys. Finish them out as best I can. But yeah, same, honestly. What are your choices for my DPS range for next patch? I think a Warlock, there's a lot of hype behind Warlock right now. So I would say Warlock is looking pretty good. Then I would say range. I think Hunters will, at the end of the day, will be pretty solid too. At the end of the day, I think Hunters are going to be okay. Other range. Mage, it's very difficult to say how good it's going to be. If you like Boomkin is probably going to be better because we got more single target damage, which is what's really, really good about him. Extra single target damage is going to be fantastic because they already have good AoE. Shaman, I think, is also going to be pretty good too because their tier set is like kind of decent. I mean, the Stormkeeper playstyle should be really strong, especially if Lightning build ends up taking off. And extra Maelstrom generation and the uptime. You might just play like a Stormkeeper build or something with big cooldown reduction aspects to it, like a big Lightning bolt build. It could be really fun. It's got to be definitely good in AoE. But Warlock right now, I think, is a very, very safe choice. You got 3 DPS specs, and all 3 look good. All of them got a decent tier set. Like, Destruction Warlock is one of those tier sets, the only one that's, like, a little iffy. It is a tier set that's good numerically on paper. It may not result in the best gameplay, and will still keep Destruction Warlock feeling super immobile, so you'll still feel like a turret. But it's still really, really good damage-wise. The Rested Druids? Rested Druids are good, too. Yeah, Rested Druids are fantastic. I think Rested is still going to be good. It's got a pretty decent tier. I think Rested Shaman is also going to have decent tier at the end of the day, but Disc Priest got a really good tier. I like that one a lot. It really changes the gameplay quite a bit. And Holy Priest could also be really, really good. The fact that they fixed the prayer mending jumps. So instead of like duplicating every time they jump, it's just like every time you summon one, there's a chance to get a second one. But that still gives you more prayer mending value either way. And use the cross-faction yet. So they added cross-faction 10.1 for ally guilds. You'll just need to have whoever is like the GM of the guild add on real ID or part of the same community, and then you could join the guild and you're good to go. The guilds are still going to be like Horde or Alliance guilds, but the barriers for like between Horde and Alliance to be in the same guild are going to be lessened. You will still, at the end of the day, you will function together, like out in the open world as a cross-faction. You will still like be not friendly as Alliance or Horde, but instead of instances, you become friendly. So it doesn't really change much, but it does let everybody like utilize the guild tab for like guild communications and whatever to make things a little bit easier. Guild bank and stuff like this, right? Organizational stuff is going to be a little bit easier by having everybody in the same guild. So that's going to help out there. With Just a Warlock would be S tier, but again, next patch, next tier, it doesn't look terrible, but some of the fights are going to be demo, some of the fights are going to be Destra, some fights are going to be Affliction favored. Destra in general, I don't think it's going to be a bad spec. Tier set still looks kind of decent. Like the damage wise is still going to be solid, but I think it's going to be mostly fine, honestly. I think for the most part, it's still going to be, fine. We got a 5-man, 5 minutes. No, we got a summon. No, dude, I'm gonna miss my... Okay, I'll just get it done later. Maybe later this evening, because I don't really need to be in the, in raid. Okay, they got everybody. Because I'm only in for, like, 2 bosses this evening. So I don't even know if I really need to be doing much. I'm confused with the mentality of just not being S tier because Subcreation says it isn't. Is it one of the, it's one of the strongest casters? Yeah. So Subcreation doesn't really judge them. Like, the way Subcreation judges it is based on like data, based on like popularity, how often people play a class, things like that, right? So he doesn't really judge them on like how well it's doing or how strong it is or how much they like it. They just have like their own set of data that isn't going to be the same as everyone's set of data, right? Like logs have their own way to coordinate like what's best, what's worst, what's popular, what's not popular, but they're not really even trying to present what's popular, what best is worst, based on what they like, what they don't like. They just run like an algorithm to find out like an aggregate. How do you judge these classes? Because you can judge them on like what, survivability, utility, how much damage they do, how many keys they time, how many keys they're effective in, like how many of them are playing the keys compared to how many keys are failed or succeeded with them. And then you gotta have different like scaling for like the different values, the different weighted averages. So like high key probably weights higher, lower key isn't weighted as highly kind of deal, you know? So it's one of those things that just like everybody has their own like numbers that they use in order to determine an aggregate. So not all of them are gonna be like matching up perfectly, I guess. What's the damage? Details? I'm gonna die. Tank dead? Healer dead? What's going on? Why am I done? Why am I dead? Oh, we're all dead. Okay, I'll come back. I'm not sure what happened. We pulled 2. We might have pulled two groups there. We're doing a bit of damage. At least for a second. It looks like it's still in. How are you guys still alive? What the? Rain of arrows? Okay, we dodge. Big dodgers. Another rain of arrows. That guy's still over there. Still somehow alive. I was gonna go over there just eviscerate him real quick. Oh, that was weird. Alright, so a little bit of a dud in the opener, but at least we didn't complete the wipe. Right? At least we didn't complete the wipe. Could be much worse. Got a couple of these dots in here. And we'll go hit these guys a bit. Interrupt them. They don't really have markers on people in the same way that the other group did. Just gonna torch this guy real quick. Just get him out of here. Rally the clan. I think we got it. Let's hit my shadow blades, I think, until later. Oh. It's a little bit of a weird start, but it's okay. We'll hopefully be okay. The clan. Blind him real quickly. Gonna interrupt them. We're dying again. What are we dying to? Is it the birds? Subtlety feels so weird, and in some cases, like, it feels kind of like almost disconnected from PvE combat. Because it feels like I'm just spinning, like a ballerina more than half the time. I'm just doing damage. The spin, damage. Spinny, do damage. And that's really your rotation for the most part. Doesn't really change super crazily. Okay, we're gonna try to see if we can maybe make this work. Ow. Stun him real quick. Good thing I got you death. But I'm still spinning. Yeah, happy on one. Hell yeah, my guy. Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited. Really excited for the new set of dungeons too. Like Nokodon, Azure Vault, Ruby. Like if it's about that time to retire. It's about that perfect time for all those keys to go into retirement. Pull him more? I guess he just wants to pull him here instead of doing more in the graveyard. Doesn't want to use a graveyard shift at all. Want to be sure I'm behind this guy as best I can be. Just because they hurt. Yeah, like when you're pulling this slow amount of mobs, I would have loved to be out for this part. Alright, next pack. New set is on NAF, numeric, amazing. Yeah, it's not like a bad set, really. It's just not ideal if you really just so over just having lack of mobility. It's definitely not an amazing set or anything. For Warlocks, at least. I guess it all depends what kind of gameplay you're looking for. I love the protection paladins are more damage than all of us, by the way. No many DPS class. Okay, he keeps turning that guy so he like smacks me in the face, which is unfortunate. I don't think he does it on purpose, but you gotta be very, very careful with that. Otherwise, ouchie. I just grief torch him. This guy's out here for a good bit. What? How are you still alive? Where do these things go? Do they get feared out? Or do they just run away? It feels like they get feared out super far away. Oh my god. Another thing I'm actually very excited for 10.1 is no more seasonal affix, man. I'm so over thundering. So over thundering. I am actually okay with having no seasonal affix. It's so much nicer. Oh my goodness, it's so much nicer. Because I can't even imagine doing thundering in like the new seasonal dungeons. Oh, how much of a nightmare would that be, man? Okay, so I want to go for my trinket. I don't really have like a good spot where I could do it, unless you get the ad maybe around here. Or maybe I just save it. I feel like I don't save it. We can just use it. Okay, we kind of got some value out of it, but not that much. Also, Desert Warlock is doing 100k DPS the entire time. How? I'm gonna just pump in 100k just casually. When I'm kind of doing decent on like 2 targets. I wish I had some energy right now. If I can run out fast enough. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, this guy's just finished off at like 85k. That's crazy. This Warlock, I really do like how strong they are in single target though. Like a Mythic Pluses. They can go for like a full M plus build and then still do fantastic single target damage. Absolutely fantastic single target damage. Alright, so how does this guy want to do it? Because a lot of groups do this, these trash packs very, 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 very differently. So I'm just going for like all in. Looks like this guy wants to go do an all in. Let's see if I can pick these up. Get back in. Do that really quickly. Where's the guy that was kidding? Okay, he's dead, I think. Yeah, he's down. Tank, don't die. Oh god. Okay, he's chilling. At least for now. Yeah. Good thing we got a Rest of Shaman, man. This guy's maintaining us the whole time. This got literally 0 issues keeping us alive. Well done. I want to guzzle this guy real quick. This is also take him in. If it takes 20 seconds, then maybe I could have a big go here. Oh, he's not gonna wait, is he? No, he's not. Okay, well at least this gives me like an opportunity to at least get everything dotted up here. Get them all dotted up a little bit. This guy with Tempest, I really want to be on him the best I can be. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, that was so bad. That could have been really, really bad, boys. Oh, what was that? I think I got storm bolted. Is that what it is? I think that's what it was. Oh my god, I lived. The fact that I didn't cheat death there is insane. Finished nerves on 23 90 KDPS. That's pretty good. Nazul? Or is that something else? I want to say Nazul, right? That's pretty decent. Wait, could you do like 100k in that dungeon? Yeah, I guess it depends on how you pull it, right? I guess that's what really matters. All depends how you run it. Make sure I'm on this guy as best as I can be. Now that I use my kick, now somebody's gonna cast into me. Promise you. Oh, that guy. Just absolutely blasted him. I kind of feel bad now. I feel responsible for that kill. Because that guy wasn't supposed to die if I had a kick. But I kind of burned it. Kicking that other guy completely. Oh no. Alright, well at least it was that. At least we're good. 104. For 104 was that affliction buffs? Affliction before buffs? Oh, okay, okay. What about Algathar? What do you damage in Algathar then? I noticed also, chat, that I haven't really had anybody complain about me with explosives. At all. I feel like I should be doing more explosives. But I haven't done them at all as sub. I feel like I backstab or gloombladed them like once on a blue moon. But for the most part, none at all. Normally as outlaw, you do try to stay on them as best you can. If you can. What's my DPS gonna be like for overall? Because I'm like way over 120k in most of these pulls. It's gonna be like at least 100, right? I guess it depends how I do in single target, because my single target has been a little more atrocious. Like, to be fair, it has been pretty atrocious. Yeah, I'll go over here. I don't want to be taking any of the buffs. I'm trying to see if I can grab some of these. Whatever I can. He's gonna grab these. Beautiful. Pop a sippy cup. Actually gonna go full damage while we have a moment. Can't really move. You're gonna have to grab that. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for grabbing it for me. Because I literally can't go anywhere. I'll take a back step, I guess. It was weird. Did I clip you? I hope it didn't clip him. He needs to grab a couple of these. Okay. Maybe have a decent go here. Groove torch coming up very, very soon. I can cloak if we need to. Although I don't think I want to. Maybe I can beat the Warlock in damage. Maybe. I can't say in melee I definitely won't be able to. Maybe? Hold on. Backstabs Gloomblade. Nice. Alright, cool. Not bad. I do feel like that improved a little bit though. Doing about like 87k on a boss. I mean, it is a boss that does buff you though. So to be fair, we do get a pretty big buff there as well. Then on 21, so I've tanked to 23. I'm like, oh, just can't stand DPS in it. Really, I feel like DPS in high keys is actually kind of fun. Huh? But I imagine like just having more control over these dungeons and how I run them as a tank is probably more intuitive because there's a lot more going on than just sitting there doing damage. So I can kind of see that. Uh-oh. Oh, even more. I didn't know if he was waiting for the birds or not. Some things just gotta go, other things don't. Oh, he's just pulling. Okay, we're just doing all of it. Cool. That seems like a lot going on. Ow. My life. Where'd my soul at? Back here. Okay, I hope I don't get screwed over. Please don't screw me up. My cloak. I can just stay in, undo dim. Ow. We're okay though. At least for now. One guy down. Okay. That could be worse. Yeah, pull like that as outlaw would be kind of difficult. That's a lot of targets. That's a lot of mobs. Yep. It's a lot of damage. Gonna blind him real quickly, just to interrupt the eruption. Soul, which way do you go? Soul's over here. Hopefully he doesn't like walk into like more mobs though. He's very, very careful where he goes. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Mostly okay? Okay, we're fine, I help. That seemed like a lot going on for a good bit there. Nice. Not bad at all. What's it do? What to do with the when you move into that white light? So what happens is he like rips out your soul, and that makes you do 30% less damage while your soul is away from your body. So you want to run back into like that white light. It's gonna be like your soul. I'm sure he'll do that here in just a moment. If we were to give it a second, he'll do the mechanic again. I can show you. So she's doing Shattered Souls, and that's gonna be my soul got shattered. And you can see like my soul is kind of like me cowering over here. I'll run into it, pick it up, so I remove the 30% damage debuff that I normally would take. So I can do my full damage, so I don't have damage reductions. That's what that mechanic is. So you want to just find your soul and pick it up. It's just like an annoyance more than anything. But if you're trying to like maximize your damage and not fall behind on these guys, losing 30% damage, you know, by not having your soul with you, sucks. Also, someone just killed a bunch of us. I think we're still decent on time though. It's 45. We got one more mount to go through. And then we got more stuff that we gotta kill out here, which is mostly just you can kite that, kite that, kite that. That's like the only one that's kind of rough, but like a lot of the soul ripping is gone. Yeah. So that's what the mechanic is. What's the stance of prior on sub? Crit versus crit. Actually, mastery if you want to go single target. Mastery is a lot better. Crit mastery is better than Versa and then haste. In Mythic Plus's versatility ends up being a little better, because you also end up using Shuriken Storm a lot. So it all depends on the content. I would say if you're doing both, go for Versa Crit. I would say go for Versa Crit if you can. Some more? Okay, what are we doing? Oh god, he's taking us places. Trying to gather everything. Okay, looks like we gathered literally everything. I got a cloak. Hopefully that'll be enough. Go to reposition. Paint, just in case. Trying to reduce as much damage as I can. Interrupt whatever I can as well. Explosive enough? It's not ideal. Still doing the Rites of the Chosen Dead, which hurts. Big hurt. Big pain, big ouchie. Oh, some of these mobs are really, really big now. Okay, my soul's over here. Get some of the more doggos, which isn't ideal. Kill that explosive, kill that explosive, kill that explosive. Literally bomb disarm expert right now. God, there's a lot of mobs. And they keep just summoning more and more. Do we interrupt that? Or is it just like what he does? I just might be his mechanic. He just summons armies. You gotta kill him eventually. I wonder if that gives percent too. Sometimes like when there's bonus as they're summoned, sometimes it gives you additional percent for it. Because they're like, okay, well, we have to deal with more than what you normally would fight. So make it all count. Okay, that was a lot. We did get quite a bit of percent, I think, out of it. I think. I'm not sure though. HP stones? Yeah, I don't have one. I wish I would have maybe grabbed one from the Warlock. but I didn't get one. I don't know if he put one down or not. He probably did. A good chance I just missed it. Oh, pulling more. Okay. Alright, well, this is going to be a lot to pull. Who's the biggest guy? I don't know, let's make sure I'm not attacking the biggest guy in there, so at least I have some funnel value. It's a little bit more damage into the bigger guy. Yeah, so we killed this boss. 45 wouldn't be too bad. Then we gotta do 2 dudes out front. I don't think we're gonna do the Vanish strat unless I want to try it. I've done it before. Other times I haven't been able to. She got me out of stealth a lot earlier than I was expecting her to. I want to use my trinket to hit both of them, but I feel like it's just going to put me in a bad spot for to do that. Ouchie. Nice. Oh, that's super unfortunate. Okay, we'll just hit him then. Ah, I hate that because I gotta run. Oh no. Yeah, this is where Outlaw would have been amazing because 2 target cleave is fantastic. Whenever you're hitting more than 1 target in general, Outlaw is just does really well. Let's say I got a tank. Gotta avoid these. Ooh, that's a big hit. Okay, maybe we should just take a step back next time. I can vanish over. Is dead, which is not ideal. Okay, at least I could counter hit her. I've not found like a really good spot to use my what is it, the Dathia Hurricane Trinket. The boon. I'm just gonna walk away. Make it easier for us to dodge. Almost dead. I mean, the Desert Warlock definitely is carrying there. Definitely carrying there. Alright, so like what, 2 minutes maybe to kill the... what? How are we doing it? Hold on, how are we doing this? We have percent, do we have enough? Because aren't the 2 dudes out front like 5%? Or are they more than that? Is that a heroic or a mythic trick? It doesn't do much damage. I got the mythic version. Yeah, my guild has been raiding Vault with Incarnate's Mythic for a good bit, and eventually I was able to get the mythic version. It's a solid trinket. It does definitely do quite a lot of damage. Even the heroic version is still very strong. It's just like damage itself. The trinket by itself is really strong. I think maybe like difference between like a normal and mythic is pretty up there, but like between heroic and mythic isn't all that big. So even just getting a heroic version is fantastic. Had a 12 plus 14 HV last night. Yo, I've been there, man. I've been there, honestly. Been there, done that. A tough key that should be decent. 14 HV, generally a breeze. Yeah, been there. I feel you in that. Probably should be on this guy the best I can, yeah. Probably should be on him as often as possible. Because he's just gonna keep charging out. I'm just gonna hit him with that big damn. Might as well. Because the cooldown reduction is fantastic. And I can de-enrage him like once in a blue moon. Like there I can de-enrage him. But I can't really do it all too often. Yeah, like I can't do anything here. What's it? Haste increase? Oh. Okay, I guess we're doing it. Just going in. So what I'm gonna do here, chat, is I'm gonna save my boon for the ads when they get grouped up. And hopefully I have a cloak for that one. So I wanna try to see if I can hold on to a cloak. For everything. We got a prop Pally, so hopefully he'll be able to at least like CC 2 of those ads. Whenever the ads are in play. Okay. I want to make sure that he is the one getting all the aggro. I'm gonna get on these guys. I'm trying to see if I can interrupt this one. Try to see if we can mosey them over together. This is where we're gonna go for as much AoE as possible. Cloak. And hope we live. Oh, ow. I had to, dude. I had to boon that one. It was boon or nothing. That was the perfect boon timing. Although it looked like some of the other mobs maybe died super quickly with the Destro, so I didn't really get to boon or 4 mobs. Mostly on like 2. But it's okay. I'm not gonna press anything here. Wait, somebody gets the explosive. Nice. Ow. That's my fault. Oh. Yeah, even though like non-tyrannical, this guy still slaps. Oh, don't keep him on there. I can't. It's hard to see where the lightning is. Because it could be under a rock and I wouldn't want to be there. Hopefully somebody can get that. Ow. That does so much damage. Somebody died? Oh, move. Oh my god, dude. This Balakar guy. Ah. Please. Alright. Well, that's a decent key. That's a decent for the weekly. Beautiful. Another story. Wonderful. I do need more rep with these guys anyway, so that's perfect. GG's. GG's. Need ring? I want to see if this guy needs a ring. Because I want to see if I can trade the ring to the Tuskar guy. Nobody else wants it. Hey, it's nice. Ooh. Goodbye. I'm trying to see if I can collect these rings, chat. I'm trying to collect the rings for the other bosses too. So I need an Algathor ring. And I need a ring from... what other... Oh. Okay, well, looks like this guy wanted it. This guy also wanted the ring, so he rolled for it. He got a 96. Oh my god, dude. Oh no, dude. I think I carried that. Is that the overall? I thought it was going to be higher than that, but I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. I got the ring from what today? Dude, I want to get those rings so I can trade them to that one Iskaran Tuskar vendor. And to get the auto mount. That's what I want to do. I want to see if I can get the auto mount, but I don't have the necklaces or the rings. I have like some necklaces, but only on certain characters. Some rings, but only on certain characters. And that would have been one of those, like, at least on the rogue, I maybe could have gotten the other ones from, what other dungeons you would need? One is at least is that a Azure Vault? No, one is Algathar and the other is from somewhere else. I forget where. Well, one is definitely in Algathar. But yeah. Need the next 4 auto mount? Yeah, I need the next. I have like one of them. I have the Dathi one on one character, and I have the Teros on the other character. So I just need to do like my time walkings or something, or LFR, and see if I can maybe roll in it. That's what I need, man. If I can get at least one of those auto mounts, I'd be happy, because I don't have a single auto mount. Another way to get an auto mount is just to get like more rep with this Kara. Once I get to 22, I can finally just buy one. I just want to have an auto mount because one, they have high movement speed in the water and they have a normal mount run speed. So it's like they're the perfect ground mount because they have fast movement speed on water and fast movement speed on land, like normal movement speed on land. So it'll like be the best of the worlds because in the air I just fly. Otherwise I just ride an otter. I don't really know how good it'll be in the other ones, but yeah. Really, I don't think first is okay. I just like the second so much more. Herja and her name, especially the hierarchies and tyrannical. Herja, I don't really know. I don't really mind. Like Herja and tyrannical, it's a bit of like a slog, but the people figured out like how to do the whole reverse or polarity thing. You know how she has like the yellow buff and the blue buff, the lightning and the holy buff. So people found a way to like get the holy buff to build up, and then drag her into lightning, so she has no lightning. And the lightning gains really very little value. And then, so basically in a way, she's like, she always gets one buff, but she'll use the ability of the opposite polarity every single time. So like she'll be in the holy, and she can't use the holy buff at all. She'll be in holy, but she'll use the lightning buff, so she gets no value. Then you'll transfer to the other side, she gains a lightning buff, but she'll only use the holy ability, so she never gets either one buffed up. So you're not really, I mean, it's still going to one-shot, right? Any of the mechanics, like the lightning phase is still going to be a big healing check and pressing defenses and try to survive. And the holy is definitely still going to be like dodge the orbs, but like nothing ever does more damage than it's meant to. The chain lightning she does will never do giga damage. They won't one-shot, and the orbs that she puts on people, like the circles that she like, the bombs, the light bombs that she does, will never also one-shot anybody at all. So as long as you dodge like the main important mechanics and maybe survive the heal checks, you're fine. So you can find a way to gamer, and you could probably push her up pretty high on tyrannical. It's just a long fight that just maybe could feel a little drawn out. Can you cancel aura the trinket as a rogue? No, you cannot. No, you can cloak and you can shadow step while the trinket is up. But like when the trinket is on you, you are an elemental. You can't cancel it. You can shadow step and you can cloak, but you can't do anything else. You can't go anywhere. But you can cloak and you can shadow step. So however many steps you have, you can do a step if you want to like reposition once. So at least as a rogue, you got a couple of ways to deal with stuff. Evasion was also good. Evasion does prevent you certain like big AoE physical damage attacks from like hitting you, and feint also, and cheat death. So as a rogue, it's not a bad trinket for it. For Herja, use it as a bubble that spawns and you're safe, and have the trinket for all my characters easy. Yeah, it's not bad. Another week healing. This week healing is weak sucks. Healing this week was, what is it? Bursting explosive. So bursting and explosive are both not too terrible. Like bursting with like a priest, you could really bypass a lot of the bursting. You get a lot of mobs to pop, massive spell, and you're chilling. Healing it, not that fun. So depending on which dungeon you're doing and how you guys are killing stuff, having a good team composition, like either there's a shadow priest in that comp or a disc priest, is probably going to be a must on like the higher keys. Explosive isn't bad at all. You don't really heal it because everything explosive should never go off. Should never realistically go off. Fortified isn't bad. Tyrannical isn't, or thundering is thundering. I'm a Shami. Shamans are really good in healing keys right now, especially the higher end keys. So you're really not playing a bad class for it at all. Could you bubble with it? Yes, I think you could. Or AMS is a DK. Yes, you could pop all your defenses as any of the other classes. As a red, I think you can bop it, you can bubble it, you can do all of it. Yeah. So you feel like if you really are going to be putting yourself in a danger and you want to like combine that with bubble just in case, you could. Yeah. But that trinket, it's a good trinket. I am glad that it's going to be gone though, because I feel like imagine if that's a trinket you had to run every single tier. It's like, it's a quirk, right? It's a quirky little trinket. What's up, Odie? How you doing, fam? If you're in a DK, you just god mode with AMS. You probably could, yeah. IBF, AMS, Dome, Ledgeborn, say a prayer, and then hope you live. I don't really know if DKs run that though. I mean, maybe they do. Hold on, maybe I can take a look at it. Do Death Knights run Dathia Trinket? Do they even? Death Knights is not you wouldn't really say they're the most popular for M+ to begin with. But do they run I'm sure the Blood maybe runs it. No, you mostly run as Unholy. You would run Algathar, you would run Windscar Whetstone, you would run maybe like Bone Maw's Big Toe, Grief Torch, Hunger of the Pack. So you wouldn't run it as Unholy. Maybe Frost. As Frost, no, not really. You wouldn't run Dathius. You would run Blaze Binders, Incarnate Icon from the Council fight. Agathar's Puzzle Box is good apparently. Hunger of the Pack is good. Bomo was good. Even Windscar Whetstone is decent. I can check Blood DK for you, but it doesn't seem like a good DK trinket. Or at least not a popular choice. Dathia is kind of getting played by Blood DK just because they can lift stuff. So like a Blood DK, maybe like Incarnate and Boon is getting around on 28, so people can use it. I guess in certain dungeons where like if you could just hold your ground, you'll be fine. But as the other specs, not all often, no. A lot of the DK seem to prefer Windscar Whetstone as a Blood DK though. That or maybe like Eye of Scovold even. Idol of Trampling Hooves too is good. The All Totem Master is decent apparently. Yeah, so it all depends on the situation. The PTR? No, this is live actually, This is live. I wasn't PTR earlier, but right now like on PTR we did some tier set testing. But there's no like dungeons to test, no raids to test. They haven't announced anything on a schedule or anything. So, nothing to really test at the moment. Maybe it'll be stuff tomorrow. What's up, Malik? I hated my guy. I'm on Western DK? Yeah. DK Western is really good. Really good. Plus it's mastery. So for Blood, it's like you get more of that self-healing system ability on that one. Chad, should we do another key or should we do an alt stuff, man? Another key on the main or an alt key? Because I do want to get at least like 4 keys done this week. That's the first deed. Yesterday, I feel so bad. We spent all that time in TJ's. Never really got anything done. I was in PTR, there are no groups because there's no dungeons available right now. Like dungeons are not even up for testing at the moment. Like you can't really go and take these tier set changes to like anywhere to test stuff. At least not yet. I'm sure they'll have something for it later this week. I'm sure. They usually do like raid testing and dungeon testing on a Thursday, but they haven't announced anything yet. Yeah, they've only had like preview for raids and Mythic Pluses and all that stuff. Trading post feedback, actually. I want to see, because somebody said something about trading post. I think if the feedback is the trading post is still quite new. We're taking in all the written feedback we can get. We also get informed by the data we're getting each month, which items players prefer, which activities they earn tender from, how early in the month they make their purchase, many other points. We don't want to know that items will return and become available again in the future. You should feel comfortable passing on items that aren't on your first or second choice once in a given month, knowing that you will see them again. We're focused on making a system that has a long-term impact. We'll continue to carefully examine the trade post and discuss everything about it and to make the changes when necessary. We don't have anything along the lines to share at the moment. Cool. Yeah, I guess somebody was like asking like, oh, I wonder if like you can buy like everything immediately off of the trading post. So maybe that's what they were talking about. Another rogue? We could get another one done. Maybe like an easier one. Someone that's like not quite a Nokodon, right? Not quite a Nokud. Maybe like an Algithar. Maybe like a Court of Stars. Note spec, please. If I just go in as Outlaw, do you think they'll let me? Outlaw Rogue. No. Maybe not. Maybe yeah. Who knows? Because I feel like some keys are better as Outlaw. I prefer playing Outlaw too. It's a more fun spec. But also it's not as behind as some people think. Like in a deal situation, sub and outlaw perfect play, everything lines up perfectly. Yeah, probably have an argument of like, okay, yeah, outlaw is gonna be edged out a little bit. However, a lot of the times things never line up that perfectly. Nothing is really ever that clean. But each is their own. I don't think your rogue is even though that strong in keys. I feel like other classes can do more AoE damage than we can. Technically, we just have it a little bit easier than others. Sure. Let's spec, please. I mean, I could do a 21, right? BTM. What does BTM stand for? I have no idea. Ruby? No, dude. The Ruby. No. No, Ruby, no. Should just set up a little bit like outlaw. The law. Outlaw. Outlaw. 21 court. Did I sign up for this one? I don't know if I did. We'll just do a court. A couple of 21 courts in here. Just to get the weekly out of the way. These courts are fun in general. I like them. Jade Temple. Dude, did we run it back with Jade? Did we run it back with Jade? Because last night we tried to do Jade. We couldn't really... We tried, man. We gave it the best we got. We couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. And in that queue, we were doing like, what, 100k DPS. Court? Beautiful. Alright, we're gonna go Outlaw for this one. We're gonna do Outlaw on this one, boys. There's no point of not doing Outlaw in this key. It's a fantastic Outlaw key. If I get booted for being Outlaw, then I'll just cry in the corner. I'll go cry in a pillow. Also, do we have the No, feast is over. Hopefully I'll be able to get the feast later tonight when I do the raid. Because I just need to get the feast and my weeklies done. For the most part. What else do I need? Here we go. Good enough. Yeah, exactly. COS, easy. Easy weekly. What's the best melee DPS right now, you think, for M+? If you say red, then I also want to know, why do you think it's, what do you think is second? Red is definitely good, but I don't really know what's the best right now. Best, last time I looked, was like Rogue or Demon Hunter. I'd say Rogue. There's a lot of groups with Rogues as a melee. I think Rogue just brings it up for the group utility with Shroud, good defensives, and fantastic damage output. So like, if you're looking for a best melee DPS, like I look at it like the top melee DPS or just the most popular melee DPS or like the best pushing, because that all can vary. I think Enhanced Shaman can do far more damage than a Rogue. A Demon Hunter can do it too. Red Pally can absolutely slam and damage as well. Rogue just, I think, is a safer choice that's good for pushing. But Rogue isn't always popular if you're trying to get some of these keys done, since you don't necessarily need a Rogue. Depending on the route that you run, like another class that just trucks damage will probably even be better as a melee. Like Warriors could also be good at times. Deathknights can be good depending on the key. If you check it like overall though, I think Rogue is a safe choice, but Demon Hunter, Enhanced Shaman, Red Pally are all pretty good right now too. Yeah, Havoc's a good. Havoc is just got really good AoE damage. Like, just fantastic AoE. Windwalker could also be good as well in a right environment. It's not the most tankiest. Like, you don't have an immunity, which is at some point high enough keys, like an immunity does end up coming out to be kind of big for you. But it's not always necessary. No love for Windwalker? I'm pretty sure it's a Windwalker. It just doesn't have an immunity. They got a lot of defensives and they're a lot better. It's just they're not like the most popular melee out there. Not that they're bad. It's just like, it's not that a lot of these melee are bad. It's just they're maybe bad in comparison, right? Yeah, you could play a Windwalker, or like it's like, yeah, you could play Fury Warrior, or you could play a Demon Hunter that got amazing defensives, Shroud, Fear, AoE Fear, massive AoE stun for control. Natively, you don't really need to even talent into it. Oh, you need to talent into it, but you end up picking it up like pretty naturally. Immunity, short-term defenses, self-survivability with Leech. Good AoE damage, fantastic single target damage. Right? You just got a lot that you bring. So it's not that Fury Warrior is bad. Can they do damage? Yeah, it's just like when you're doing like some of the highest keys out there, you're probably just trying to pack a group with as much useful stuff as you can. You know? Like Rallying Cry as well as Darkness are pretty close to one another in terms of effectiveness. But then you have Fury that has like a 2-minute, 1.5 minute defensive, where Demon Hunter has like a minute. So you always have summon for it. you have a straight up immunity. I mean, where it can reflect, which is good in times, but like if you're about to get struck by a physical hit and you got nothing, immunity would be huge. And the damage is fairly close to one another, so, you know. Plus, one has AoE fear, which is not bad. And the other has sigil, but sigil also makes any mistake more damage. So like, it's like a fear, but better, because it's a damage buff on top of it. You know, it's not that classes are bad, it's just like, when you're looking to really push the high-end content, you're looking for the best of the best of the best of the best, you know? So that's why people like prefer, it's not, again, it's like I said, it's not the classes are bad, it's just like, another class is just like really strong, just slightly stronger, but they're both really good. You wouldn't really say something is bad. Like, a spec, if you want to talk about that's bad for M+, survival would be one of those. Just mostly because it doesn't have the consistent AoE damage, but it has fantastic single target damage. Though if survival had great AoE, I think it would be a lot more playable. But that would be an example of like not ideal for Mythic+. Assassination Rogue, as much as I love them, they're awesome. Not ideal for M+ because they don't have the consistent AoE. They need to play around the cooldowns to do good AoE, and they're really good for single target. Their main offensive cooldown is really good at that one specific target, where every other class gets a damage buff that buffs AoE and single target. You know, even Survival Hunter has Coordinate Assault that just amplifies their AoE capabilities and cleave. You know, it's just like when it comes to like M+ content specifically, when it comes to like really high-end pushing, you're looking for only the best of the best of the best of the best. This is why a lot of the tanks start to fall off. Like Red Demon Hunters, Bear Druids are all fun. Monks, really good. But when it comes to pushing, there's nothing that beats a protection paladin. Can heal the party, provide a variety of different buffs, plenty of defensive cooldowns, not really ever gonna die, fantastic damage output, fairly short cooldowns, so you don't need to really like babysit them as a healer. So as a healer, you can go in, heal the party, do all the other stuff, dispels, kill explosives, all that, contribute to DPS, you know what I mean? You don't necessarily have to be supporting the tank the entire time. Yeah, so I think Sub Enhance and then maybe Demon Hunter and One Walker, those are all really good. Yeah, I think it all depends on like all these melees kind of rotate, to be honest. They all rotate depending on the key, depending on the affix, depending on the composition, because some melee can be a lot stronger in specific compositions, you know? Alright, this guy's here, and we're gonna port. This time though is Outlaw. I do want to do, I think I want to do Boon this time as a trinket choice. I think I do want to do a Boon trinket this time for AoE. See if we can swap it. I got my port. Thanks. I'll take support from Guardian, have time 27-28. Yeah, and Guardian isn't even that far behind either. You know? Guardian isn't even that far behind whatsoever. It's not a bad tank by itself. It's just not ideal for the current meta, for the current environment. Magic damage is one thing that it really struggles with, but they recently did like buff their mastery, which is going to give them more health, more healing taken, and they give them shorter cooldown on Bark Skin, so that may give them a little bit more livability. Next tier set is giving them more health, so it's going to help them survive magic damage better. More damage output, which is going to be fantastic. More emphasis to press maul and spam maul as much as possible, so that's also really good too. That's going to give a lot of group healing. So a lot of it is like pretty good. Like a lot of the changes they made are really good. Hold on, I need to do my toy. Hero? Honestly, we should just hero like Les the Adox, and then he can Les the boss. Oh, Night Elf, perfect. But yeah, like even like even Bear Druid, I'm sure like in a very specific composition they probably could push really high end in keys. It just, when you're pushing, you really are trying to like, you go in against content that scales infinitely. There isn't really a cap, where like Razageth, at the end of the day, every tank I believe has killed Razageth at this point. Every spec in the game has also killed Razi as well. So like, it doesn't matter what spec you are, what class you are. Razageth got nerfed enough, and classes have got enough gear to be able to kill her as any class, as long as you have a decent enough composition. Like, can they kill the boss? Yes. Will they be able to always do it successfully and all that? Might be a little bit different story. American Biomax, yep, it's a really good toy. A really good toy. Definitely worth getting. If you want, it doesn't have every single allied race on it, but it has a majority of them. It has like, what, Kultiran, Xanda, Mechanomes. It doesn't have Dark Iron Dwarfs or Nightborn or Void Elf. It does not have Lightforged Gemini either. or high mounted Tauren, but he got a bunch of them. Most of them. Most of the races in general. Guardians, shout out, I like the season. We got tier set. Yeah, tier set is looking really good. What's up, y'all? Feel CE, man. What's up, Atho? Congratulations on that CE, my guy. With a bit of 2 weeks left over. Are you guys gonna go back and rekill it, or are you guys taking a 2-week break until next year? Are you guys go back to see if you can get more kills, or are you just like done? Anybody get the bow, by the way? Any hunters get the bow? You got the weapon by chance? Because that would be fantastic. That'd be a fatty weapon for the red. But I told you, like, tier, what is it, P3? Pretty easy, yeah? I don't know if they want to pull them or not, but I'm gonna sap them just in case. Alright, Merc. Did I get my... I didn't get the trinket, dude. I'm actually sad. Ooh. That guy's already dead. Not great. I'm very, very single target here. At least with my trinkets, but it's okay. Because usually it's outlaw. That's one thing I miss is single target anyway. Oh god, my health. Oh, these doggers gotta die, man. These mana sabers gotta die. Hold on, stun it. Look at that leap! Look at that stun! That was gorgeous. Kill it. There we go. That was gorgeous, dude. That was awesome. I'm proud of myself for that one. What a kidney shot. Yeah, well, those dogs, you can't move out of the leap, though. So I feel like most people should try to move. Try to, like, see if we can time it and then run. Ooh. Oh, this is actually really, really good that he got this guy. So we can go in, do the dogs unabated. I would have loved to have the big trinket here, but it's okay. Alright, Merc. Hope you live. That's the most important part. If you live, we'll be fine. Am I on duty? Oh my god, dude. Am I the explosive expert? Because normally it's the healers. What's a healer? Paladin? Okay, he's not really doing damage. I don't know if he's trying to do damage either. You know, target the guy I need. Probably is there. He's trying to do stuff. Maybe he's just super behind right now. Yeah, he looks like he's probably not really getting into melee for heals. He's like really trying to keep his range. Which is weird. Normally they're right up in melee. Not melee healing, but yeah. What kind of build are you? Alright. I guess more of a casty build. Look, he does very little damage. I guess he's not really trying to do damage either, is he? Oh, okay, good. Oh, fun. Oh, it's actually gonna be a fun pack. I can't hit everything here. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna suck. I can't hit everything here. Oh. Can't cleave everything. Pally, please. Judgment Crusader strike anything. I'm gonna get smacked. Gotta be super careful with those. Okay. Yeah, I would just hard cap, man. If I had the boon, that would have been fantastic, but I didn't bring the boon. I meant to. I thought I'd swap to it when I was getting ported in. Mind controlled? Oh. Interesting. You want to free him? Release him? Or no? Okay. I thought the dog was gonna leap. I was trying to see if I could stun him midair. Wait, can I stun it? Blind it? Blind in midair. Oh, let's go. Do you see that? I don't call them a dog, but I know they're cats. Go down. We'll be alright. Yeah, healer is playing like, I don't even know what kind of build. Very, very unusual. Shave off 100 plus pulls. Nerves that actually affect the first and second emission. Skip the rear blue at cast. Nice. Hell yeah. Gotta gear towards this thing. I get PI? You want to give it to the mage? Honestly, you should probably give it to the mage. I might be given PI. Give it to fast mage for more fast bolts. We should just have one ad come out, right? Just do one ad, because we could just CC it, or kill it, or cleave it. Probably cleave it, or just fill RP. I guess that could work. It is all para, or is a priest. Cool. Do I have Vanish? Not for a bit. Okay, hopefully we'll have decent damage procs. Gonna be getting reinforcements, hopefully. Just miss something. We have a priest. I'm surprised we're not like stacking together for massive spell. Nice. Nice. Are we pulling more? I'm just gonna cooldown reduction. No, looks like we're not pulling more. Sometimes I pull left ones. Little worms over there. Someone's guardians and bots, I think. What actually happens with small bridge pillar? Yeah, so it's someone's like extra guards, and they'll walk in, they'll try to use the ability hinder, which is just a stun. Gotta be interrupted. But now you gotta like deal with the boss, and you gotta do the ads, and the more of these pillars are up, the more of these ads are getting summoned. So you really want to do no pillars if you can. You can do a pillar and maybe CC the ad, because there is a bit of like RP thing at the end of the instance. So now at the end you have to be looking out for a Dreadlord among like the party goers. So if you actually let one of the guards get summoned, then the RP at the very end with the party goers is a little different. It ends up going a little quicker, because they are aware that they're caught or whatever. Like if you basically run through the whole instance and you don't get caught as the RP with the party, or I let the guy not summon a single one of the guards, then you technically are hidden and you were stuck by and you get to hear the full dialogue. But if you get caught by letting him summon one of the guards or messing up the RP the first time in the the party area, then the RP is a lot shorter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be a little more careful with these ads here. I don't really have like a proper good AoE, and I'm kind of capped. That's gonna suck. But we all suck. Bubble? Okay, at least you're fine, maybe? We're fine. For the most part. That was definitely not ideal. But I don't know why. Is it because the paladin I think is in range? He literally thinks he's a caster. But like, he's got a mastery. He got to be able to go like 30 yards of people. He's might as well get a melee. Like he doesn't really want to get a melee at all. Good silence. Fantastic. Try to do as much damage as I can here. Ow. Pain. Pain. Like, why is this guy so out from a distance? I don't... What kind of build is this? What is he doing? Is that how he's supposed to play Paladin? Or is this like the weirdest build, boys? I thought he's got the melee thing. He's got this. So he wants to put his Crusader Strike as much as possible. He's got Crusader's Might. Like, shouldn't he just be in melee part? Like, shouldn't this guy be parking himself in melee? Or am I wrong on that? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Or is he playing it correctly and I'm the one out of touch here? What is going on? Bad at Holy? I mean, he has gear for Holy. Like, he's playing Holy how he's supposed to. At least I think he is. Like, outside of the weird moves. Like, he has Healy gear, but maybe that's how he's always played Holy. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody play it like that. I mean, I know there's like a caster focused Holy build, but like you still want to be in melee and you're like still very, very active. You'll just use like the long, you're just basically trying to transition like your, so you'll still use all your other abilities like Judgment, you constantly press it, in Crusader, you'll always press it, but you'll just go for like that, what is it, Flash of Light? Holy Light. Holy Light. You'll use that in order to like give yourself a little bit more value on the resource building side of things. You just press Holy Light a lot in order to build more holy power than you normally would. Right? Or am I just like getting it wrong completely, chat? Or maybe I'm just out of touch, man. Maybe I'm like flaming this guy. I'm not even trying to flame him, but like flaming him more or less. I was like, oh, this guy's playing it weird, huh? But it's like maybe he's playing it just fine. I'm just the one that has no idea what I'm talking about. Which is like the story. Can you cloak Fell Det? Fell Detonation? Depends what Fell Detonation. Oh, the mechanic? Yeah, you can. You can definitely cloak that. Yes. Do we have imps? We have imps. Okay, imps are gonna be bad. Oh, we got a girl coming too. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is really, really bad. This is gonna be a wipe. 100%. Guarantee it. Bubble everything you got. Ow. I think it's still alive though. Oh god, I'm gonna line of sight. Yeah, line of sight that as best you can. Stun him. I don't even know who to hit here. I don't even know who should be priority damage here. Just somebody, anybody, I guess. Honestly, we gotta kill this Inquisitor guy because he's just gonna be super, super annoying. Because yeah, otherwise we're gonna be summoning like an extra ad from the boss area. Ah, that pain. I guess we just reset. That's unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. I mean, we gotta go, man. We gotta go. I don't think you can line aside this here, by the way. I don't think you can line aside this here properly. By the way. Yeah, I don't think you can do it. I don't think I'll slide aside. Oh, it is! I thought it wasn't. I think it's dead. You want to stun that guy? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know why we should pull all of them. we want to like separate them? A rogue and a Hodge when I'm using him? I guess so. That's true. I am a rogue and I'm not using Hodge. Or, yeah. My Hodge. Get the shot. Yeah, that's like the smallest line of sight. Everybody else got hit but me. Apparently this is pretty good. As long as I can't hit her, like we're fine. It's like a little cubby. Tank just can't really move her. This is going really well, by the way. You guys think it's timeable still? I think this is definitely still timeable. We're just gonna have to really like pump damage-wise. Just like don't hold cooldowns ever. We're gonna get ads. We don't have no first aid. We do have this though. We have Bazaar goods. Let me go and distract them. I can't really distract them super well. Is it okay to pull them out like that? Okay, for some reason I thought they would reset because I know like little mini boss ads. Oh no, these guys are fighting each other, chat. Oh no, 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 no. God, stop. Bickering mid-key, please. That's not the positive vibes that I like. Bring back the positive vibes, please. Oh no. I feel like the priest is gonna leave, man. This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, I feel like this priest is probably gonna DC. Just log. Oh, and tank left. Wait, why? Oh, you got kicked maybe. I think you got kicked. Oh no. I think you got kicked. I don't think he left. I think he got kicked because he was running in there like he was doing another pull. Alrighty. Alrighty. Well done. Well, there it is, boys. Looks like a time, but maybe possible. Yep. I think it still would have been possible, honestly. I think that actually would have been okay. But you hate it when that happens, wasted time. It is wasted time. But it's like everything was going fine, and then one guy decided just like, I'm gonna start bickering. And the other guy decided, I'm also gonna start bickering. It's just like, just shut up and do the key. Just, oh my god. Everybody's just like got such an ego. What is going on? Just do the key. It'll be fine. We can time it. He's complaining, oh, we got no kidney shot, no Hodge or whatever. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I guess that makes a point. Sure, that's fine. No idea. Just left. Subbed out. What's up, Philippos? I think what happened is Demon Hunter was charging in. He was gonna pull. I think the priest decided to boot him, and then the healer left because he saw as soon as he, because the Demon Hunter ran in like he's still gonna be doing the key. I guess the priest got butthurt when he saw Gamer down because the guy's just like typing, not trying to spell himself, not trying to interrupt, nothing. He's very much not typing. Let me show you. Okay, so it was like, oh my god, he was basically saying like, wait, why don't we, remember we're gonna Hodge. This was like when they were like talking about like Minpool 3 after we wiped. It was like, and then he decided to go wire appliance. I have no idea. I have no idea why. I guess he's like, I don't have a stun or Minpool 3. I guess he's talking about like, oh, sorry, I didn't count the stun. Do Minpool 3. And the guy's like trying to prod him immediately. So both at fault. But it's like, we have a rogue, we have a Hodge, this is where we reset, we're just waiting for the pathic to be better. So like, you just, I guess, type in while we have nothing going on. Fine. Hey, we still don't have that, good try though. Like, what is this? Like, I don't have that, good try though. Do Demon Hunters not want AoE stun? Because I imagine that's really, really valuable. Because especially with the impacts like silence, AoE stun, like you could just rotate. Breath, blind from Paladin, fear. You know, like it just one extra CC, like yeah, whatever. It could just been like, don't have that. Why not? Someone's never played DVH Demon Hunter, all good. Where you pick up fights, you're the one typing. Okay, so I can see kind of why the priest was like, F this guy, just kick him, but still, man. You pulled, wiped this twice, you're still typing SAM, you feel that. And then this guy decided you're just gonna, you know what? It's gonna be more important for him to just be like, type it out. I don't know, man. Kind of cringe, chat. Kind of cringe. I mean, it's just like, when is the last time you just bickered with somebody like that? I feel like last time I bickered with someone like that was with my twin when we were younger. And it's just like, I realized that pretty early on, like, some people are just gonna bicker for the sake of bickering, it's not gonna get anywhere. That was weird. Do I have time for another? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. What's up, Dan? What's up, Dan? My man! Thanks so much for coming by, my guy! 19 months, yo! Dan the man. It's been a good bit, huh? Thank you so much for being a member for so long, my guy. I appreciate ya. Thank you. How you doing, guy? We just tried to do an Algithar, not Algithar, Court of Stars, easy key generally, but then, out of nowhere, this priest and the Demon Hunter decided they're gonna start bickering back and forth, and there goes the 21 court down the drain just like that. I guess I could do maybe like another... Let me just look to see if there's another key in here. Let me just see. What's a fast key? There's another court. Do we try a court again? Because court isn't generally a fast key. Like, not a problem key at all. Did we just run it back, chat, or just like, love the content, much love, brother. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you. You know what? Redemption time. Redemption time. We go in, do a court. We do it with a good boon trinket. Have fun with it, maybe. If we get into a court at all. Because there's not a lot of fast keys, really, is there? Because I know the freehold is going to be a real quick, easy key. Underrot, also not that bad of a key. Null Slayer going to take a little bit of time. But Ultimund, Ultimund's kind of a lengthy. What's another fast key? Brackenhide probably not going to be fast, is it? Natharis, I feel like, could be a really quick key. But it's probably going to be freehold. It's probably going to be freehold. Let's be honest here. Freehold was a goodie. A goodie and an oldie. Have Priest and Lust. Oh, Priest and Lust. That's what he wants. Wait, how do you... I guess you DPS wise. Another court. Let's try it, dude. What about Pinnacle? Oh yeah, Vortex, you're right. No, Vortex could be the quickest. 3 bosses, and all of them seem to be pretty easy. No, you're right. Yeah, I think Vortex could be a really good one. Vortex just may be it, man. That might be the key that we all need. Can I do another port? 8 hours. Okay. It's all on cooldown. We're running back, boys. Good vibes. Blasted out of the park. Have some fun. Use the new boon trinket. That's what we're gonna do this evening. I also still gotta do my time walkings this week. I gotta take care of those. I got a lot of ults I gotta do them on too. This is why I don't bug keys. Only do if I have to do like 2 or a full guild group. It is more fun with a guild as Oni. I'm not gonna disagree. This is why I can't imagine myself like pushing keys with just plugging alone. Like if I'm gonna be pushing keys, I would like actually pushing keys. I'd rather do it with homies. These are just my weeklies. I'm just doing them because they're at least above a 20. Because they're at least a little bit of challenging. And I kind of like challenging myself, you know? I probably should be doing that more often in the next season. I'll probably try like pushing keys and doing like higher keys on average more often so I can learn like all the new strats and whatnot. I guess like the best way of going about it. What is a Pearl's Bargain? What is that? Relics. I forgot about those. Alright, we're here. HC catch up in time, prayed something good. Get it. Hope we get something good. I'm hoping to get more of those like rings and necklaces so I can get my Autic mount. While I'm here, Woodsy's also making his way over here, so we get Optic in here. Oh, he's already inside. Oh, everybody's inside. I'm going inside. Oh, F it. I'm already ready. We're good. Hope all the dungeons are same-ish. Yeah, no, dungeons, from what we've been able to test on PTR, Bakuda, none of them really are all that bad. Like, they nerfed Bracket High quite a bit. They nerfed Vortex is really, really doable. You know, Tharos, I'm hoping they nerfed it quite a bit. They changed Freehold, but not too much, because they didn't really need that many nerfs. Underrod is basically the same, but it's also very, very doable. You know, Tharos had a couple of difficult bosses, like the Mammoth can be kind of difficult, but it's all about like positioning, because that one is like it gains more damage if you keep the elephant in like the lava puddles. So as long as you can do that, it'll be okay. Is that an actual Nightborn mage? Mage Lozen? An actual Nightborn? Yeah, actual Nightborn. You didn't see a lot of people just like chilling on Nightborn. But then again, like 1% magic damage, I guess it's kind of good. I guess it's kind of good. I both thought 6. I still gotta get them, man. I gotta get at least one. I just want to get an Arctic mount. In fact, I actually would love first bull, second mini boss, and last boss. Okay, cool. So that's how we're gonna do it. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. Is he arcane or is he like fire frost? Arcane. Okay, so this is gonna be like all about arcane. What's cool about them is if they know how to use temporal warp right, being able to pace out lust throughout an encounter can be awesome. Really, really, really strong. Help, I have Conundrum. I love playing my red palette, but also been enjoying Feral Druid. Which one reckon? If you go for like a safer choice, I would say main red and have an off spec ready to go Feral Druid. Like once 10-1 launches, do all of your gearing tracks on your palette, and then do some gearing on your Feral in your free time. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Do both. I would do both. Still down of laughter, new healer and watch is getting 2 buffs and a whole control rework in a single week of his release. I mean, I guess like it came out, it wasn't exactly up to snuff, was he? So it's good at least they're making changes. Better than like, oh, it's kind of busted or broken or maybe underwhelming. I never knew as a hunter your pets would just swim after you. Look at that little T-Rex go. Thog, dude. Oh, 2 thogs. Look at him go. They kind of pop it to the beat too, aren't they? A little. Which is the new hero, which was lagged behind. Oh, dude, I know. That was like the biggest misplay. That was the biggest misplay. That was the biggest mistake of the century. It's just locking a new hero behind a battle pass. Alright, don't want to go. Like, if they lust here, then I might as well just pop my cooldowns here. Have a cloak and everything. I go Duskwatch Guard, maybe. We're popping off? We are, okay. Hopefully we'll be okay. Nice. Oh, look at the damage we're doing. Arcane Mage is popping off, though. Look at that guy go. That is his full cooldown, so it makes sense. This is like the most amount of CDs and most amount of damage he's gonna see in a good bit. Wanna sap him? Let me see if I can sap him. Yeah, perfect, perfect. That was awesome, by the way. I love the boon trinket as Outlaw, because I don't have any AoE. I wonder if they would ever go and like maybe uncap us. Oh, that man's doing his polymorphy thing. Okay. Well, I guess now we're doing it. F. I thought I had a kick, but I guess I didn't. So now we got a guy that's gonna be out here giving us trouble with subdues. It's a fail pull. That's a full wipe. Yeah, it's a team wipe. Okay. That was very, very unfortunate. Who shot it? The CC? Because I didn't have him sap, but somebody broke him. Somebody broke him, and now we have this guy out here with the Dawn Guard. And that's going to be like a beacon that's going to be there for the boss. That's super unfortunate. That's not ideal. So now our whole run is going to be a little scuffed. Not, or at least this first part. This first boss is going to be scuffed, because we're definitely guaranteed getting at least one of these ads. Like one of the boss ads. So we'll need to CC it with Poly or Freezing Trap or something. We'll definitely have to have some cutter control effect on it. There's no really way for us to escape it. Because now they reinforce the beacon or whatever. Can't interact with it anymore. Was it the hunter, or was it maybe the mage that broke it? Or the priest, because somebody hit that guy. It's okay. Try to get back control of Warcraft. I haven't played that in a bit, man. I really should just give it a go at some point. Because it could be fun, like, casual, to just play casually. On the side. Healer died. I think he got hit by a frontal, maybe? Looks like maybe. Grief it. Ram, anything Ram Rush, Ram, anything it's Alicia and a Kirkham? It's a Hammer Fly and Sap Target. Oh, so it might have been a Paladin then. But the tank Paladin is the guy who's like, who broke it? Was it one of those things where he broke it and he's just like trying to like set the blame off to somebody else? It might be. It might be one of those guys. Where he threw the hammer and he's like, who broke it? Who did that? Maybe meant that as a joke. Although there's no joke in my dungeon. Serious business. I can grab this. We should go grab that. I'm really bad at doing this one, by the way. Really notoriously bad at doing that one. Yeah, it should be good here. So we are gonna get one. Gonna get one on the bridge. Or two. So I gotta do that one. Or do we not care? I mean, if we have ads just walk into us, like, it'll be fine mostly. Like, if we CC them, kill the ads, it'll be mostly fine. Oh, we have a priest. How do you mean to vanish then? Not really. Ooh, I like the fact that that guy's using mobility while casting too. I like that a lot. Oh, okay, so we got one. I can just focus on this guy then, the entire time. Just to make sure I can interrupt him. Because that's all we gotta do is interrupt them. That's Cinder. Okay, we're chilling. That's not bad. As long as you can, like, kill the Az, you're fine. That's all you gotta do. It just sucks when you get taken by surprise. Oh, healer dead. Not ideal. We have a B-res for him. I was kind of expecting for him to do Maz's spell, but I think he might have got caught out. The palace should be handled for him and then himself, though. He should be. I don't know if he's running it, because he may not be. He's not. Okay. He definitely won't want to do it for entangling whenever that's up. Because that affix is gonna need it. New heroes a tank dude are locked to me. That's unfortunate. They really gotta change that, man. They really gotta change it. Like, you should be able to get the new hero with like maybe a small grind or something, or just be able to jump in to play the new hero immediately. You know, the whole point of coming back to a new season of Overwatch, whenever new hero is added, like to play the new hero. And if you can't even do that, like that's just, I don't know, man. I know the one like to make the battle pass make sense financially, but in the past you used to be able to just like new heroes up. Okay, let me go play it. Let me try him out, see what it's like. They gotta do like they gotta do a way to do it. Maybe like a free play weekend or free play couple of weeks of that hero, and then you go through battle pass and you can unlock him just as a permanent or something. I don't really know. Like whatever league does, for example. Yeah, I'm gonna save a lot of my big go for like a little bit later. But that big trash pack. That's where I want to save my boon. It's gonna be in a weird spot right now. I could probably be okay doing these two. Yeah, probably do fine doing these. Ow. I was wondering if you think Blizzard had plans to make Mythic ID like Heroic normal. Mythic ID? What's that? Mythic ID like HCO normal. I don't know what that means. How did that guy die? I looked away for like 2 seconds. Am I gonna die? Nope. Close. But not yet. Should we just like stealth by? Because I don't really know, man. We can't really bypass these guys. They got eyes. Do we have anybody who can res at all? Because I don't got a res. Yeah, we're gonna have to make it over there, I guess. Those guys have eyes, so I'm just gonna go a long way, man. Like, maybe I could shroud us. To some degree. I could shroud him. That guy can camo, right? Oh, they're going a long way. Alright, well, they go back over there, I guess. Oh my god, we're just going circles. We're just going circles with one another. No, go back. Ah! Ah, what is going on? Okay, they are going back this way. Alright. No, go back. Fall back. They went the long way. Okay. This is still terrible. Still terrible. I mean, to not get locked with one group. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Mythic ID like Heroic or normal to not get locked with one group? I mean, like for Mythic Plus, like you start a key and then you kick everybody and you get yourself a new group. Wouldn't be able to like steal someone else's key that way then? Or am I wrong on that? Like, how would that work? Describe it to me in great detail. Help me understand what you mean. Because I don't really know what you mean. Like, what would you do with that ID or whatever? Oh god. I mean, you could do Mythic progression with any group, not like now. Oh, for like Mythic raiding. I mean, I think they're trying to make guilds important, and normally guilds are the only ones that could do Mythic raids or people on the same server. And I think that also allows servers to like have like a relevancy as to why servers are necessary, right? And be on the same server and find the guild on that specific server, right? It's just, it's part of that social experience that would be kind of lifted. I don't know. It seems like a big change. It's not something I would personally consider like a good move now, but like not against like changing it, you know, different ideas. Okay, so we got these guys. A tank died immediately. Everybody died. I guess nobody was ready. Nobody was prepared for that. Are we ready this time? Hopefully. you have any CC for these things? Instantly firebolted. Oh. Well, we need some kind of CC, AoE stuns or whatever. Is it telling me this? Can kill without CC, WTF. Do we have Divine Toll? Yeah, Toll would be good. Fear, AoE Fear is good. Okay, yeah, this mage was pretty toxic. And he kicked this pally. Oh no, this guy's also being toxic. What is going on? Alright, well, Court is cursed. Courts apparently are cursed this week. Courts are cursed, chat. Courts are banned. No courts for the day. New to WoW, where do I start with everything? It's so overwhelming. Just start by leveling the character, my guy. Just pick a class that looks fun, pick a race that looks cool, customize the character, and just start questing. When you first zone in, you'll start out as a fresh character, and you'll have a breadcrumb quest that will kind of guide you on the introductory experience. As a new player in particular, I highly recommend doing the Exile's Reach intro. Like, you'll have the options of like what kind of intros you want to do. Highly recommend doing Exile's Reach to at least get you to the basics of how the game plays, the combat, the quest structure, all that. It'll give you at least a bit of an idea of how things work, and will run you through a dungeon by the end of the experience. And then from there, you just got a quest, and you follow the main story quest, whatever the game throws you. Whatever is the main story quest, which is going to be usually marked with a different quest marker, with a different like special marker than all the normal quests. Do I have like a low level character? What the hell's going on today? I don't know. I have no clue. Do I have a low level character? Hold on, I might have a low level character. What does a quest, like, a basic quest marker look like? Gal hunting, I have this character. Do I have anything on this one? Stormman. Let's try this one. I don't remember what I use this character for. I think just doing random dungeons or whatever. But like the basic version of the game is probably going to get you going and doing like what, BFA storyline? I believe. What am I set up for? Oh, BFA. Okay, perfect. So like a quest. Chilling summons. That's the Shadowlandsy one. Yeah, we're banning that. Yeah, so like it's gonna have you like a story quest line. For me and for most people, it should start you off with Battle for Azeroth storyline. It's one of the expansions, one of the newer ones. It's the only one that kind of makes more or less sense in terms of like getting you into a decent questing environment with a decent story, kind of getting you caught up on some of the recent events or whatever as a new player. I would just follow the main story. So it should start you off with a Battle for Azeroth. It's going to summon you towards the King for Bryn or the Orgrimmar, I think it was Sylvanas, right? And then from there, just follow the main storyline, whatever is like the main story chapter for like your war campaign or whatever it is, just follow that. It should be able to be pretty easy to see. Once you get into the new zones, then you'll have a baseline main quest to follow, and then side quests that you can do along the way while queuing for dungeons. When you hit at least level 10, you should be able to start queuing for dungeons. Just hit, normally it would be I on your keyboard for group finder, and do random. And find group, pick your role. Usually do DPS if you're a new player. Start off with that. Just take it easy, follow the group, ask questions, let them know, hey, super new, we'll try to keep up. You know, something that helps. As a new player, it should also be in the newbie chat. It should give you like the new player chat. Feel free to ask questions there. There's usually somebody that will try to assist you. Doesn't matter how dumb the question is, just ask questions. That'll help. With a shield, yeah, normally like the main story chapter quests would have like a shield icon. Yeah, normally they would have like some kind of like a shield like icon for you to follow. Yeah, for this character it isn't doing it. But like if I were to go on, I guess that character needs to first start the storyline in order to be able to do that. But let's say I go on like a demon hunter, you'll kind of see what that looks like. But yeah, as long as you follow the main story, you'll mostly be fine. It'll guide you along a path, and you can do side quests if you want to. But yeah, that's what it'll look like. It'll be like a, instead of like a circle, it'll be kind of like a shield icon. Yeah, that's a pretty good way of doing it. Pretty good way of describing it. Does it to level 17? Yeah. Yeah. Do always do that till level 60, and then you'll be, like, whatever expansion you're in, do that till level 60, and then it will get you on a straight course to Dragonflight zones, and then you'll just continue doing that to 70. Although in Dragonflight, you may need to do some side quests here and there in order to be able to get enough XP to be able to follow the story properly, but just keep it in mind as you experience it. Yeah, and just take it easy, don't rush yourself, you don't need to hit max level immediately. Just take it easy, have fun. If you see a side quest you want to do it. If you see a treasure you want to loot, go ahead and loot it. You find a rare you want to fight a rare. Want to queue some dungeons? Queue some dungeons. Want to try Battleground for PvP? Queue for Battleground. Way to queue for Battlegrounds in your player is when you hit I to bring up like the dungeons and raids, there's a section here called for PvP. And here you can do a quick match. Like as a low character, new player, you won't be able to do too much like rated PvP, especially at low level. That doesn't get unlocked until you hit max level. But what you can do is do random battlegrounds, which is just like 15 versus 15 BGs. Battlegrounds usually you fight other players, you fight over objectives, alliance versus horde usually. You know, epic battlegrounds is like 40 versus 40. They're big, massive scale. It's all about the group effort. They can definitely be hectic. Skirmish is kind of like arenas, 2v2 or 3v3. You queue up. It's usually a team of like a healer and a DPS, or a healer and 2 DPS, and you'll be one of those teams. Or actually no, 2v2 will be double DPS, so 2 DPS damage dealers versus 2 other damage dealers. 3v3 is 2 damage dealers and a healer for each team. And you just fight each other. It's kind of like a deathmatch. Doors open, you go in, kill the other team before they can kill ya. Crowd control is very important there, like being able to lock down an enemy healer while DPSing down the DPS. That can help. But it's basically like a big deathmatch, whereas Battlegrounds are more like objective based. That's it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just have fun with it. Have fun while you're leveling. Feel free to experiment with talents. Honestly, as a new player, just have fun. Play whatever you like. Play whatever talent like looks fun, looks awesome. You can like go for like meta talents, but it doesn't really affect anything until about you hit like max level. Because like that's where it really starts to matter. At low level, you'll be able to gain talents little by little as you quest. Yeah, just look at them and whatever sounds good, just pick that. I think it'll be mostly fine. Mostly fine. Explore, try stuff, experiment with things. It's like the best way to get to it. You get bored of that character, try starting a different character. You want to try a healer, try making a healer. Like early level healing, like it's pretty straightforward. And if you level a character to like Exile Reach, it'll give you at least a basic gist of what that class does, how that class plays. It'll teach you some of the basic abilities. And you should be able to like adjust from there. But yeah, that's basically what you do as a new player. That's all. Alrighty, boys. I know, but I mean, not every pug can do the clear bosses, so why not? Wait, well, yeah, but I mean, not every pug can do or clear mythic bosses, so why not? I mean, I got locked today for one boss because I won an item and the leader kicked me, lol. Why did the leader kick you for winning an item from mythic? Yeah, I guess if you want to like mythic raid, the best way to do it is by not pugging, honestly. Unless you know the pug is gonna like fight multiple bosses. But if a leader literally booted you for winning an item, that's kind of messed up. Honestly, Philippos, might be a good idea to invest time like find a guild, like a proper guild. Progress on them gearing their healer. Progress on them gearing their healer. So wait, you got an item and they were like, hey, we want to gear a healer. Can you pass that on to him? Was that like a group that established that maybe ahead of time? Because if it was a group that's like, hey, we need a couple of pugs, you can get your vault clears, but we're looking to gear our healer. You can come along, but we're looking to gear the healer. If that's what they established ahead of time, you know, that's kind of like their rules, their group, whatever they want to do, right? But yeah, what could you say? You know, what can I say? Yeah, if that was their group and that was the rules that you decided, like, I'm gonna yoink it anyway. I mean, you yoinked their item, got an item. But yeah, don't really know. Is there a lockout, you know? They didn't say anything? Okay, then I guess I would really invest into like not pugging for mythic raiding. But I wanted the one from Kurog. I wouldn't do mythic pugging. I just wouldn't do pugging. I would just get in a guild. I think that's better, honestly. I don't know. It's not common enough. I don't know how common it is that people pug mythic, but I would guess, gut feeling, uncommon. Maybe like the first two bosses people pug just to get the vault slot, but like pugging Kurog, pugging Dathia, pugging whatever, I doubt that people do, but maybe they do. Who knows, right? Who knows? I highly doubt it. Like heroic pugging, normal pugging is more realistic. Usually you need like some form of organization and like comms for like a mythic raid in order to be able to like do a boss properly. Yeah, maybe if the content becomes easy like heroic, then they can maybe make it puggable, right? And then take out the mythic IDs or whatever. They could, if they make it easier and they make like a one difficulty harder than mythic, I could see something like that. But the idea is like to keep it challenging, to keep it like you require group organization and coordination to be able to learn the fights and how to do them. It's very much like a endgame guild activity. Yeah, I don't know. But guild have a pug people because we have no enough. Yeah, that's unfortunate when you have to do that. It do be like that sometimes though, but like most, I don't really know how many groups are like. So like a guild pugging a couple of people because you're missing bodies, understandable. But a guild, like normal heroic, maybe like something like that makes sense. But like a guild, like a group, a guy decided, all right, I'm just gonna start a pug group for Mythic. We're gonna do a full clear of Mythic. Unlikely you're gonna just get a proper clear full Mythic. Maybe like I can see you kill Aeronog, Taros, maybe Senarth, if everybody knows exactly what to do. But like the rest of it is like, maybe you can kill Kirog, but like unless you're like all the Discord and it's all organization and people are, you know, it's just the amount of organization. Tell you this, like if it's somebody that's like from a top end guilds, like top 100 players, group up together, do these bosses, they already know what they're doing, they already know the role, you can definitely pug it. Those guys can definitely pug it. But like if you're just like, hey, I just did a couple of heroics, alright, kill as a heroic, time to pug Mythic, that's not common, you know? Most people get like good kill on Razzie, get some logs, get on a Mythic raiding guild, and they can prog through Mythics. Yeah, I don't know how many people are like, time to just plug the rest of my Mythics. I think you could maybe do like some easy bosses in like BFA. And again, like few bosses in like first few bosses on Vault, not too bad. But like, I'm just gonna pug Mythic Diurna. What? Who's gotta pug Mythic Diurna? Most guilds just do it just to gear their healers and DPS and torches and all that. You know, I just can't imagine like, oh, time for my weekend Razzie gets Mythic pugs. What? You know what I mean? Like it's very difficult for me to like imagine that. Unless again, like your top 100 guild, just a bunch of random map players from top 100 guilds get together, they can pug it. They don't really need like somebody to lead because they already know what they're doing, right? They already know exactly how to do the fight. They've killed it already on Mythic probably. Yeah, that spider, hey, that boss of Mythic. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad once you do it a couple of times. Trying to do the first boss of Mythic didn't have enough damage to get past the fire elementals. Yeah, just gotta make sure that you're attacking them all at once. It's a big DPS check for that one. If you want to hold less for that, that's what you will have to do if you're having trouble. But yeah, it's just as long as everybody got some cooldowns and they're just pumping into the one elemental closest first, then furthest. I guess it all depends where you kite Aeronog, right? Because you can do furthest out, closest out. If you're cutting him from like the middle on the outwards, and then you can kill the outwards first, then inwards after, or we cut him towards the center, and then we just kill the LE there, and then we'll kill the LE in the back. That's what we usually do. But definitely it's a bit of a DPS check. Yeah, I don't know, Philippos. Maybe there will one day, but like I can imagine like somebody like pugs a lot of Mythic right now. Alright, boys. Yo. What is going on with these courts, man? I have no clue, but I'm gonna figure it out tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll have more raid testing, boys, yeah? That could be good. That could be neat. Ooh. Slightly modified. Why am I getting pinged? I'm not even in for the first few bosses. I'm not even in until like last few bosses. Why am I even getting pinged? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. So my rogue is not even in for a lot of bosses. I'm in for Diurna and Razzie. And that's it. And they're pinging everybody. Get in the guild. Get on the raid now. We gotta go. It's Rust. I'm like, is the roster changed? It's modified. Watch. Okay, what changed? Nothing for me. Okay. Oh my god, my phone is going off. Alright, boys. Gonna call it. I'm a little tilted, not gonna lie, from those courts. I'm just gonna have to spend some time working on a project this evening. And hopefully by tomorrow we'll have a better idea of like if they're doing raid testing or not. We have no clue if they're doing raid testing tomorrow at all. I am hoping they're doing dungeon testing. I would love to test some dungeons and the tier stuff. So maybe we'll be doing that tomorrow. Thank you all so much for coming by. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. 10-1, only a couple of weeks away from now. Kind of excited for it. Cannot wait. Alrighty, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.
See